Apologies for the late showing. I apologize. I messed up and did not realize this was at 7 o'clock. I'm an absolute idiot. But we're here, man. Knicks versus the Hawks. And again, I will be out for Thursday and Friday's game. I don't know why they put 2 in a row, but I guess because it's gonna be from Monday all the way to Friday, whatever. So I'll do a post game afterwards. I'm gonna be on the road, so stay tuned for that, man. But Knicks versus Hawks. This could be this could be a preview for the first round. Right? Why is this not? Oh gosh. Can I get another? My bad. I didn't even mean to hit that. I'm trying to get my damn scoreboard up. I apologize. I stupidly thought this game was later at the 7:30 mark. So I just rushed and put it together. McCollum goes up for the tough flow. That misses rebound. Josh saves it. OG comes down and throws it away. 3 by McCollum. Wide open. That's good. Thank you, OG. That was intelligent. Hawks up by 3 as we start up this game. The Knicks, again, right now, can't really get into Celtics, but definitely can protect that 3rd spot. And are the Knicks ready as Cat and Brunson trying to get it going? That's nothing doing. Cat trying to get the pass, throws it away. Trying to get to McCollum again. The Knicks just off to an start. And why isn't the... I'm sorry, I'm going to miss a few seconds of the game, so... That's what happens when you don't have a production team, bro. And of course, my scoreboard went away. This is ridiculous, bro. I am sorry. Give me a few seconds. Gotta fix this. Nope. All right. Sorry, I'm just getting the scoreboard down packed. We'll get to the game extremely shortly. And then let's get to this right here. As we start off, and Kungu gets on rebound, gets fouled by Josh Hart. Knicks 3-5, scores 3-5 Hawks. As I'm not really sure what's happening. Let's see, final stakes of the season on ESPN. Yes, the final, I guess, few games. Was it 4 more games left? Why can't I get to the game? Game guys. All right. ESPN. Ah, gosh. All right. As Akama makes the first shot. Why is this popping up? Why? If the people have to tell you why. This cat is trying to teach OG how to defend. And Akama makes both free throws. Akawa's actually had some good games against the Knicks. I would say the past 2 seasons. Definitely a nice piece for the Hawks. Guy can space the floor, playing it inside, hustle, rebound, defend. Nice pass to Mikal Bridges, and he finally Mikal Bridges off the jump, off the pass, I'll say, but off the jump. Why is this going down? All right, we good. See you in the chat, man. God bless. I'm gonna get to the chat room really quickly as Jalen Johnson, who's turned to one of the better wings in the league. It's a tough 3 contested. Knicks down by 5 as Cat looking for somebody to move off the ball. OG sets the down screen. Mikal versus Jalen. Kicks out to OG. OG for the 3. Top of the key. OG. I'm a G. And by the way, damn, where's... Shane Johnson tries to throw the pass to cutting Dyson. Then y'all already know Dyson ain't going to be scoring like that, bro. Know your customer. Brody. What are you doing, stupid? I really thought this game was at, and I'm going crazy. I really thought, I looked up and I thought this game was at 7:30. But if it's in the ATLs, typically at this time as Brunson gets the ball, got Nickeil Alexander walk on him, gets Cat to set another screen. Interesting, they don't have Dyson Daniels. Cat drives, nice pass to Mikal Bridges for the dunk. Good ball moving by the Knicks. Good passing by Brunson, and Cat always looking for the open man. Knicks a tie right now at 10-all. As CJ McCollum drives, nice little pin down, little Gortat screen that misses. Rebound Cat. Knicks on the break. Brunson drives, nice pass to Mikal. Looks like it hit someone's leg. It hit Mikal's leg. Brunson looking for the open guy, man. Hey, Hey, stop Hey, stop playing my son Brunson, man. That's all I'll say. Stop playing my son Brunson. OG versus coming back out. Jalen Johnson for the three. Wide open, top of the key, and that misses. Rebound. Macau. They call a foul on Macau, and him and the killer both getting grabbed up. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. But of course, anything against the Knicks. So in the chat, man. God bless. God bless. God bless. God bless. Salute to Jermaine Royce, Raffia, Knicks podcast. Salute Jermaine Royce. Salute my brother. Oh, so cheap. Salute. Why is this? Trapped in the 90s. Salute my guy. Nick Jr. The Knicks come out to steal Cat. And they call him out of bounds. But they couldn't call the foul. They called a foul over there, but not the foul for Cat. I hate the slick hair ref, bro. There's a few refs I hate. I hate the slick hair ref. I hate the oval face female ref, the black light skin one. She's terrible. I used to like the curly hair ref, the one that Luca, that whole meme, as CJ McCollum drives, get these by Cat. Almost stepped out of bounds, no call. Brunson kicks back out to Jalen Johnson, got Josh on him back out. Yeah, I saw that the starting lineup has a +7, plus or minus for the whole season, which is terrible. Jalen Johnson misses that one. Rebound Cat. Cat doing some work on the boards right now. Brunson still not looking to score. Thankfully I didn't bet on him first quarter points. Thank goodness. Brunson drives to the basket, tries to catch him, and gets the foul to line for two, I think. Is that his ankle? Please don't tell him his ankle's hurt. He's grimacing. I don't like this. Salute to my brother Rafael's Knicks. How he said we could have drafted Jalen Johnson, but we chose to trade both picks and allowed Atlanta to draft Jalen Johnson. Imagine the Knicks team. Jalen Johnson's a fine player. Look, he had his issues at Duke. Oof, nice, nasty little step by Brunson. Let me see. He stepped directly on his foot. Yeah, he did. Ooh, thankfully it doesn't look as bad as it could have been, but that's just, again, people talking about Brunson may have lost a step. Like I told you guys, man, once you get into ankle injuries, that ankle doesn't stay as tight, doesn't stay as healthy as it was before. It just constantly gets weaker and weaker as Brunson missed the first shot. I do think Brunson's kind of saving some of his best for the players, which is smart. Conserve yourself. You're already seen as one of the best point guards in the league. No need to try to go out and play 1,000% each game scoring wise. That's why it also comes into play, right? The passing, facilitating, getting other guys involved. Excuse me. Showing the other aspects of your game. Use your gravity to open up the game for everybody else. You're going to get your buckets, bro. I think Brunson's going to be fine by the playoffs. Has he lost a step? I think it's come with age. Some of it's probably come with the ankle injury as well too. But I think I think he'll be fine for the playoffs. Because they were saying it last year that he lost a step. And look what he did to the Pistons. Jalen Johnson goes up. Good defense by Cat. Oh, but they can't get the rebound. Jalen Johnson tries to throw it up. Good defense by the Knicks in the paint. Kyle Bridges comes out with the rebound. Brunson on the break. Brunson versus Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Nah. This Cat trying to set the screen. I like this. Set them constant screens, but now you're going to switch to Dyson Daniels. Dyson Daniels has who? He had Cat on him to start. Little pinch shot by Brunson. That's good. Bellissimo. Knicks up by 3. 13-10. That's CJ McCollum versus Brunson. CJ has a very interesting career, man. He's a point guard could put up the numbers, just never, and they call a foul on Brunson. As McCollum was getting, I tell you, bro, I hate this slick haired ref, bro. I hate this slick hair. I'm telling you, son. Makes me sick to my stomach. I can't stand this dude, bro. Oh my gosh. They gonna call every cheap little foul against the Knicks. Miles McBride comes into the game. Mikal Bridges comes out. 13-10 is the score. Quinn Snyder looking, I don't know. He looked weird. Anyway, James Johnson probably would have been a better shooting guard than Mikal Bridges. We could have moved MIB to SFS drafted JJ. As Jalen Johnson gets the pass with the McCollum 3 at the top of the key, wide open. That miss. Oh, they call a offensive foul on the Hawks. Knicks ball. And Jalen Johnson, that was to get Brunson. Jalen Johnson draft. It's definitely not spelling Jalen Johnson, but F it. Uckett though. That was Cade Cunningham. That was when we had the trade. Oh yeah, the Grimes, right? We kept moving back. We missed Trey Murphy. Nice fake by Josh. He drives, kicks it out all the way to McBride. McBride resets it back out to Josh. Shoots a 3 top of the key. Contested. Not a bad shot. He misses that one. Rebound. Dyson mother effing Daniels. That was the one, we kept moving back. Selected Grimes. Yeah, I mean, we were never going to be able to move up. And then it's crazy because Jalen Johnson had the whole issue at Duke. And so people thought he was going to fall down the draft. He really didn't. As McCollum missed the shot. Rebound Cat. He really didn't move down the draft like you thought he would. What was that, 10th? As OG gets the easy behind the bat. They call a foul somewhere. Oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why? The people like to tell you why. I know, I can't. But yeah, that draft, and we kept moving back. Let's see the guys we could have taken because we had a spot right there at that Trey Man. Trey Man off the injury, he's like deep on the bench now. Even though I like him, he's a player, but Kai Jones is mentally. Keon Johnson and Isaiah Jackson, Usman Garuba. Oh, Usman Garuba could be. Yeah, people was hyping him. The guy I like was Josh Christopher, but he just didn't pan out. I think he went to the wrong team. The Rockets had way too many players. Also, to his focus may have been questionable. Bones Highland, that was a guy I liked a lot too. Now look at him doing what he's doing with the Wolves, even though he had to take some detours, right? He had to move around the league a little bit. Cam Thomas, Jaden Springer, Day'Ron Sharp, who's solid. I like Day'Ron Sharp. He's decent. Santi Aldama, he's all right. Isaiah Todd. I remember that was Hinton's guy, but he didn't pan out. Jeremiah Earl Robinson, OKC. Yeah. Remember Rokas Jokovitis? I got into an argument with this basketball guru guy online. He was like, "Oh, if you think that if you think that Rokas Jokovitis is not going to come over to the NBA after next year, you don't know what you're talking about." These guys who are so-called experts, all because they got a foreign last name. I should have paid money. I was like, bro, there's no indication this guy's coming over. Guy's still not been to the NBA. This is why I don't like, bro. I don't have respect for a lot of these so-called fake-ass experts. A lot of these guys are not experts. They watch the games just like we do. They may watch a little bit more film, but half these guys never played. I'm not saying I played in high school, but I'm not saying up here saying I played at a high level or a crazy high level. Some of these guys never play in their lives. They just play pickup and they love basketball. And they think because they're the only guys who follow basketball in their little towns and areas overseas that they're these experts. Oh, he's the guy. He's the NBA guy. No, he just watched the NBA. The rest of you guys are watching soccer. This guy's not a freaking expert. Anyway, hey everyone, happy Monday. Bones Highland, Don Trey, and Julius Randle on the same team. Yeah, bro. Funny enough, Dante DiVincenzo's numbers have kind of taken a dip with the Wolves recently. He just hasn't been, I don't know, featured. I don't know if his touches, he just doesn't look the same. But he did have a nice stretch with the Wolves to start out. He did have a really nice stretch. They showed the wins by his team. That 96-97 team, that was supposed to be the team. Because we lost to the Heat that year, right? That was when we had Starks and Houston. That was a fight. That was a fight. 96-97 Knicks team. That was a fight. PJ Brown's dirty ass. I think it was Greg Anthony on there? 96. Knicks roster. I think Greg Anthony was he the one that couldn't control himself? Let me see. Buck Williams, Charles Oakley, Allen Houston. Yep. Who was the one that, it wasn't Chris Childs, who couldn't control themselves? What am I forgetting? No, so Greg Anthony wasn't there. Funny enough, Chris Gent was on that team. But yeah, that was the one that we lost to the Miami Heat. Yep. In the Eastern Conference semifinals, bro. That was our year. That bro. That team had some ballers, bro. And we messed it up. Allowed ourselves to get caught out of position. Guys came off the bench, fighting, blah, blah, blah. Kick out to McBride. Gets back out to OG. Scored his first shot off the three at the top of the key. McBride using a screen by Cat. Shoots a three contest from the wing. What the hell? What a crazy shot by McBride. Not a great look. No space. And he hits that one. Tough shot by McBride. Rolled, like literally shifting over to the left as he drove. That's not an easy shot. It's Brunson back out to Gabe Vince, who got traded by the Lakers. This guy was annoying with the Heat, and lose the ball, gets it back, got 5 seconds after the shot clock. Jalen Johnson drives on Josh McBride, it's a little bit too late. But I understand though. Look right now, the Knicks, well, they're not playing. Can't say playing, so I got Cat out there, but front court, that help looked really weak on that one. OG playing it for a nice pass. OG underneath, and he gets the easy dunk. What a pass by Karl-Anthony Towns, getting guys involved. But I like this, man. Cat and Brunson have been looking for the open players tonight. Good by these two. These are two best players. The playmaking is Dyson is wide open three at the corner. Come on, bro. Dyson. Dyson, really? If I bet on you tonight, bro, I would have been good, bro. You're not hitting threes like that, my guy. Come on, son. Brunson driving on Dyson, stop and pop. It's a tough shot that misses. Rebound, Gabe Vincent. Hawks on a break. Dyson Daniels feeling himself. He drives, kicks it out. Dangerous pass back up to Gabe Vincent for the three, top of the key. Contested, that misses. Might be out of bounds. Nope, he throws it away. McBride throws the outlet pass to Cat. Cat on the move for the dunk. Ah! Still don't got no hops no more. But good finish by your man Cat. By the way, Mike Malone, congrats to him and the Knicks and McBride with a dumb foul. McBride's been known to be taking these dumbass fouls, running into players like that. He has a few of these dumb 3-point fouls this season, bro. Use your brain, McBride. Come on. Think, son. Think, bro. Jalen Brunson have an assist tonight so far? Am I bugging out? I thought he had a few. Oh, 1 or 2. Cat has 3. 3 rebounds, 5 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. Oh. By the way, guys, do your damn taxes. Do your taxes. You got until the 15th of April, bro. I just finished my taxes today, son. Scared as hell, man. This is my brother Miguel. This beautiful family. As Nah hits the first 2 shots. Dude. Wow. Nah hits all 3. Knicks up by 2. It's Brunson picking up the ball. Got Dyson. Now they switched to Dyson. Before they have Jalen on him? Now Cat high up, setting a high screen. Can't get the switch. Be nice if Cat could send the screen to get it to Macau, who drives, stop and pop. And that's good. Macau bridges. With about, what is it, 5 points so far? Or 6 points? It says 4. Nah drive, step back jumper, baseline. That's a tough shot by Nah. Remember, Nah had a good game against the Knicks last game. Oh, was it last game or the game before that? Yeah, Macau has 6 points right now. Jalen Brunson does have 2 assists. What the hell's wrong with my computer, bro? Nice pass to Mitch underneath. Gets the easy dunk. What a play by Brunson. What a play by Brunson. Back out to Okongwu. Hand off to Gabe Vincent. Drives. Those are underneath to Dyson for the easy layup. And Knicks fall asleep in the paint. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let me look at this Eastern Conference real quick. Just to see where the Hawks are. Because I know there's a weird log jam. Another 3 by Brunson. Misses. Rebound Macau. Stop and pop floater. That misses. He gets his own rebound back. Back to Brunson for the corner 3. Throws it away to Dyson. What the hell is Brunson thinking about? Just take the shot. I think, he's probably going for the fake as James Johnson throws it out to Nah in the corner for the 3. Contested. That's it. Wow. Knicks down by 1 now. Knicks got to call a timeout. That was a weird possession, bro, by the Knicks. And, of course, Nah starting to heat up. Hell no, y'all done up and done it. Hell no, y'all done up and done it. Y'all done up and done it. I'm sorry about that. I know it's so corny. Why am I singing that damn song? Hell no, y'all done up and done it. Since we're in the chat, man, God bless as we're here, man. Let me see. Andy was a big fan of Rokas too. Remember Ewing's finger roll? Yeah, the Pacers, right? What's up, Jimmy? You heard Amari Stoudemire be Hall of Fame. What's your take on it? Amari Stoudemire was a really good talent. Dare I say elite at times. He was an elite power forward in that heyday in the early 2000s. Powerful, explosive, learning how to shoot the shot from that little pinch, that little foul line jumper. I loved when he came to the Knicks. I know we were the only ones who gave him a max. I know the Suns were like, yo, we'll give you a deal with a bunch of... basically a soft deal with incentive just because your knee is messed up. What he did with the Knicks that first half of the season was remarkable. Him and Raymond Felton formed one of the best, I thought, one of the best duos at the time. If it wasn't for freaking Rondo, who literally juiced up his assist stats when he would literally have a wide open layup and then pass it to Ray Allen for a shot to get the assist. Raymond Felton was averaging, I think, like 17 and 7 that year would have went to the All-Star game. But I digress. The NBA, and I mean so with all respect, the NBA Hall of Fame is the easiest Hall of Fame out of any sport to get into. Because not just the NBA is a Naismith, right? It's all basketball. It's college it's college and this whatever. And then I think they also consider international. I think that if you play I get NBA, let's say NBA. Is Amari a Hall of Famer? No. I know he's put up some great stats. He never won one. He was never the most dominant player for a long stretch of time. I thought he had some great stats. Obviously, he was an absolute beast in that D'Antoni system. But the guy's knees also broke down. And I mean, look, he had some great years with Phoenix all the way up to, and I'll even take the next year. So he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 years of plus 20-point game scoring. Won Rookie of the Year. Got close as MVP, being voted 6th in MVP voting. That was in 2007, 2008. I think that was the year they lost to the Spurs, right? When the Spurs cheated. Or Robert Horry pissed Steve Nash and everybody got up and messed the game. But Hall of Fame? No. 7 years of excellent play. Dare I say dominant play for the most part of those 7 years. But no, I can't sit up here and say that he's a Hall of Famer. This is all respect to Amari Stoudemire. No. So it is. Nobody on either side is playing defense like an all-star game. Yeah, it's funny because the Knicks started to play some defense a little bit, right? That play where I think Jalen Johnson went up, got blocked. I think he must have got blocked twice. He got his own rebound, right? But the defense these last few minutes has been kind of poor. I'll take this back. Naw has hit like 3 tough shots, 2-3 just tough shots in a row in this quarter, in the last few minutes. So let's see. Because again, Naw just for some reason gets hot against him. He's a solid player, but great signing from the Timberwolves. He really found his way last year. Nice kick out to OG for the corner 3 from Mitch. And that's good. OG and a newbie. Mitchell Robinson with the assist. Damn, I bet Mitchell Robinson assist. He probably needs just one. This guy get one. But good ball movement by the Knicks. Handoff to Nah. Kicks it all the way out to, is that Kamara? What is this guy's name, bro? Not Kamara. What the freak is this guy's name? Let me just look at the damn roster. Kuminga. I said Kamara. Is Mikal Bridges stop and pop near the foul line. And one thing that we haven't had in a while, bro, both our wings are playing well offensively. Eating off the system right now. Mikal Bridges got 8 points. OG Anunoby got 8 points to start out, which is beautiful. Is Jalen Johnson versus Brunson. Mitch is trying to help out. He has to. Jalen Johnson kicks out all the way to Nah for the corner 3. Catches OG in the air. Shoots a 3 now in the corner. Uncontested. That misses rebound. Brunson tries to get it from Gabe Vincent. Can't. Hand back off to Nah. Nah got Brunson. He drives to the basket. Tough layup. Oh my gosh. That man wiggled around and got the left hand layup. My Lord. That was nasty. 29-27. Knicks up by 2. As Brunson come with the screen by, is that Gabe? Oh no, that's by Nah. Brunson with the crossover against Nah. Kick out OG for another 3. Uncontested. That misses rebound. Jalen Johnson. Hawks in the bonus, by the way. Hand off to Kuminga. I said Kamara, bro. Oh, jeez. Thinking about Alvin Kamara for some reason. I think because I saw a video on like Travis Etienne going to the Saints. It's Jalen Johnson, fadeaway jumper. Cool, calm, and collected. Doesn't that remind you? Doesn't it look a little bit like what Ben Simmons could have done if he actually tried to shoot, actually worked on his game? That's crazy, bro. Mikal Bridges with the pick and roll for Mitch. Kicks out OG for another corner 3. Now he takes it contested. That misses. Why do you hesitate? That's what he be fiending for, these contested 3s. Knicks tied right now, 29 alls. Kuminga trying to catch Mikal. He drives. Good defense by Mikal. Stop. Oh, my gosh. Stop. Oh, he goes his own rebound. Oh, my gosh. Blocked by Mikal Bridges. If I didn't, who is that? Is that Bassey? Charles Bassey? No. And Brunson gets up and gets the foul to line for 2. Hold on. Is that Charles? Who the? Oh, Tony Bradley. Oh, Tony Bradley? This is a guy that was on the Pacers last year and hit them bum-ass 3s, bro. When everybody's hitting 3s, now he was hitting 3s, but he can't hit a normal catch-and-shoot shot or pass-shoot at the foul line. But he wants to be hitting 3s against us with the Pacers last year, bro. F all that, bro. I swear, bro. These guys be getting me annoyed, son. That's not a foul on the kill? Guess they might review this. Man, F Tony Bradley, bro. I know he hit a few threes. Him, what's your man's Thomas Bryant hit a few threes on us against last year with the Pacers. Man, F all that, bro. Even though Tony Bradley showed he wasn't good at all after a while, but I know he hit a few threes on us. I'm just like, man, y'all guys is ass, bro. If out of here with all this crap, now y'all want to hit threes when y'all on a team play front runners. But I be on other teams, bro. Y'all don't be doing shit. Guess that speaks to the culture of a team, right? Where your lowest common denominator players can play up to par. But still, man, F all that, bro. F all that, son. These dudes be ass. These dudes be ass. Ron Harper's two-way contract with Boston Celtics includes a team option for next season. I actually like Scottie Pippen Jr. Oh, that's Ron Harper. Wow, I'm old. I just said a whole nother name that had nothing to do with nothing. Who y'all got tonight, man? Michigan versus UConn. Who do y'all have tonight, man? Ugh, what the heck? Everywhere that I go, I got people I know. Low. So I suggest you lay low. So turn to Chapman, God bless. Suits my brother James William, Aquarius, Leviathan, Prophecy, Salute. Okay, is Amari Stoudemire. He's on the top 75 list. Host got good since they traded Young. I told y'all they been need to trade Young. Oh, Nikhil is hurt? What's happening here? What happened? What just happened? Did I just miss something? I'm looking at the chat. What just happened to Alexander Walker? And just gave the Cavs. Maybe just coming off for the first quarter. I say, is he hurt? Shamit. Trying to get inbound to play. Kick out to Brunson. Brunson versus Dyson. Mitch send the screen. Got to stop moving, Mitch. Brunson drives. Hands it up to Shamit. Shamit trying to get the shot off. Nope. Back out to McCall. McCall drives. Little crossover on the reside share. Goes up and gets the floater. That misses. Rebound. Tony Bradley. He throws away to Brunson. Brunson drives. Nice pass to McCall. Goes up. Shit. Got the foul. Missed the shot, but to line for two. Good awareness by Brunson because Tony Bradley straight ass from the back. What time of... Yo, I'm telling you, get this dude out of here, bro. Get your man out of here. Get him out of here, son. Hell no, bro. Get him out of here. Tony Bradley, hell no, son. Of course, McCall missing shots. I'm told all this trash. Divers be a Hall of Fame. Yeah, bro, that's crazy. For one championship? Or for one championship and confusing play for the rest, confusing coaching for the rest of the year. Underwhelming. Them Clippers teams, how many 3-1 leads, 3-2 leads those Clippers teams gave up? Remember they gave up one to the Houston Rockets? I'm forgetting who else, bro. I know they gave one to the Houston Rockets. I think it was 3-1, right? I think it was 3-1. Or at the very least 3-2. But I want to say it's 3-1 as well, too. McCollum Smith's defense goes up and gets a tough layup, but the Knicks help defense a little bit too slow. This is a good test for us. A good team on the road. I agree for us. So my brother. Slow. The playoffs ended what did I just question? And then today we would match up against who? Philly, Cavs, or Hawks. If the playoffs ended today, the Knicks would be matched as Brunson drives against Dyson Daniels. Goes up and takes a tough floater. That misses. But McCall for the putback. McCall's... Hey, yo. Okay, McCall. As the Hawks try to get the final shot off, that misses. Knicks up by one. Tough back and forth affair. Defense has been a little bit test. I wouldn't say it's the worst of defenses, but both teams have been exposed on some ends. But let me get to the Eastern Conference. Right now, the Knicks being in third place, we'd be playing the 76ers, which I wouldn't mind. I know Paul George is going off a little bit in the past few days. I know Embiid has been back. VJ Edgecombe has been playing solid. Tyrese Maxey's been playing as well too. So, but that's a team, man. I look, man. We gotta go up against any team that's in front of us, right? I'm not scared of any of the. We shouldn't be scared of any team. Let me put it like that. Are there teams I would rather not play? Obviously, but Uh, you got to play who's in front of you. So can't lie, bro. I would be. So if the Eastern Conference, I'm looking at Eastern Conference. You got what's my eye? Oh, Cavalier. Well, obviously you can play. So you got the Hawks and fifth. So you're playing the Cavaliers. That should be an interesting matchup. Even though that should be an interesting matchup, they're gonna look through their wings. But Cavaliers front court, Jared Allen be some ass. But he randomly had really good games this season. I just don't play him I just don't trust him in the playoffs. I just don't trust him in the playoffs, bro. He got cooked last year against the Magic. Cooked. I said, yo, they should have traded this boy. They should try to trade this boy for somebody. Still got Evan Mobley struggling from outside this season. He starts to take some solid leaps last year offensively. He's still averaging 18.1 points a game. But I don't know, man. Harden, the playoffs. I mean, it's gonna take pressure off of Donovan Mitchell. But I really thought they had a team last year with Ty Jerome, bro. I thought like the chemistry, I just thought like the depth was great or dangerous, and just for whatever reason, Ty Jerome just struggled in the playoffs. But he's looking for a contract extension. I think. I don't know if they gave up too quick. It's just I don't know, kind of fell apart. Like Harden just to me, I don't know how to call with Harden, bro. I don't be convinced by him in the playoffs. Donovan Mitchell's Donovan Mitchell, so whichever give him easier shots, take some pressure off of him to facilitate in games. Even though typically he's playing more of that in the first quarter. Then by the fourth quarter, he's kind of like the closer. Also takes some pressure off him to not have to try to think he has to score and be Superman, because I've seen Donovan Mitchell start off games. He's chucking up threes. And when he's hot from outside, bro, he's jacking. Pause. He's jacking for the rest of the game, son. Typically. So that should be an interesting matchup. But to me, man, 76ers, we got 76ers who are tied with the Raptors, who I would love to play. I want to play the Raptors badly. Let the 76ers go and play the Hornets, which they probably going to lose to. But then the Hornets move up to 7 and they play the Celtics. I want the Hornets to play the Pistons. So the Hornets would have to lose that first game and then win the playing game between Miami, whoever wins between Miami and the Magic. So, and I'm not sure the Magic don't got enough. Bam is fine, but point guard play is... Khalil Ware really hasn't taken the leap or really hasn't been reliable like they wanted him to be. Mikal Bridges resets back out to OG. OG drives against Kuminga. Spin move, he loses the ball. What the hell, bro? OG has to do yoga this summer, bro. I don't care what no one says. You got to do yoga. You got to do Pilates. He has no balance. Dyson Daniels gets stuck and kicks out to Rishai Shear. How do you feel about Rishai Shear? Is he a bust? That's what happens when you have spin by Rishai Shear, fadeaway jumper, backboard that misses rebound, Miles. Is Rishai Shear a bust? I know it's only his second year, but I wasn't convinced by him or Alex Sarr. Nice pass to OG. Goes up and gets the layup. What a take by OG Anunoby after with the ugly ass turnover. Nice pass by Landry Shamet to find OG at the basket. Kuminga. OG has, I think, 10 points right now. Is Kuminga trying to bully Miles Brittlesteins. Dude's a former football player. Stop and pop. Good shot by Kuminga. Can't even fight against it. Yeah, Rishai Shear averaging 9.7 points a game, 3.8 rebounds, coming off the bench. He's shooting 45% from the field, 37.6% from 3 or for 3.9 attempts a game. But for number two pick, Shaman drives, tries to get the layup. Nice take by Mitchell Robinson for the putback. What they call a foul? Oh, I can't do a foul before that. I got people I know, so I suggest you lay low. Everywhere that I go, I got people I know. You got people they know. So I suggest you lay low. Sorry, just looking at a few parlays I made. Shaman to the line for 2, makes the first one. Landry Shamet. I just can't depend on Landry Shamet enough to be dependable, bro. It's just, you know what I mean? Not a mind. I don't know. I want to believe in Shamet, but No, I don't want to believe in shit. I just want to be dependable. See, missed that one. Rebound. Is that Gouye? Gouye. License. Ooh, crossover on Shammy. Drives. Mitch almost with the block. Mitch with a good defense. Saving it. Kicks out to Clarkson. Good defense by Mitch Robinson. Kicks out to Miles Brittlestein. Shamit. Who got McCullough on him. Back out to Miles McBride. We should try to get the switch with McCullough, but Miles McBride's not really a shimmy artist either. Miles McBride, deep three, top of the key. My son. My done life. My son.
I wasn't made to play the son.
Never made to play the son. Never made to play the son. McCullough for the three at the wing. That misses. Oh my gosh. He misses a putback. And Dyson misses. Oh, they call a foul on somebody. They call a foul on somebody. Keep the questions coming, man. I love these questions. Gay Vincent Miami look like all about the Benjamin's book. Yo, you stupid, bro. Captain Howdy. Salute. Salute my brother Captain Howdy in the building, man. Salute. What do you think of the two new expansion teams? Yeah, Seattle and Vegas, as McCullough makes the first shot. Not McCullough, I'm sorry, Reese Shear. And then they put one of the teams in the East. It's whatever it is, man. But I'm more concerned about the betting, not because the teams are in Vegas. I'm more concerned about just betting NBA. Well, I'm seeing Jesse Cason Wallace give up a wide open layup as Mitch Robinson comes down with off the missed free throw. Jesse Cason Wallace give up a wide open layup as OG drives, kicks out to Miles McBride, just so SGA could get the point. What? Or not even to get the point. Oh, nice so cool when they call a foul for OG. Not even get to the point. It's like he didn't want to score that. That's the type of the one where Donovan Mitchell is going up for a wide open layup and he kicks it out to the corner for the three. And what? I know I just mentioned that with Rondo, but at least there was a rhyme. Like Rondo, as effed up as it was, and I don't think his betting was perfect. And I never thought Rondo was a guy who would take bet. I never thought freaking Donovan Mitchell was a guy you could see taking bets. But come on, dogs. Bro, what are we doing here? That's what I'm more concerned. The expansion team is cool. Seattle, I hope they have the attendance. Clarkson drives. I take by Clarkson, kicks it out. Miles Brittlestein kicks out wide open. OG for the three at the wing. And that misses. Rebound, Dyson Daniels. That thing's, look, Seattle, as long as they're winning, you have that. People are living off nostalgia. And I like the Seattle Supersonics as a team. The cool logo, cool jersey, everything. But do they have the people to truly support that team? Seattle, nice block by Mitchell Robinson. He's fighting for the rebound. He's out of bounds. But good defense by Mitchell Robinson. Who's playing out on the perimeter like old school Mitchell Robinson. Like, yeah, man, old school Mitchell Robinson, bro.
You smoke crack, don't you?
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I don't know why I played that. What would you like to see for the Knicks in the playoffs? We've been struggling. I want to see our wings have competent games like this offensively. Not competent, that's not the right word. Good. Sees McCollum step back three at the wing. That misses rebound. Okongwu back out. Coming in for the three. Contested in the corner. That misses rebound. Can the Knicks come down with the rebound? They can't. Reese Shear with the putback. And Knicks only up by two as they fall asleep on the boards. I know Mitch Robinson's been tested throughout this quarter, but Knicks got to come down with these rebounds, man. Why is my scoreboard not showing? Why? Why does it do this all the freaking time? Oh, please, somebody call timeout. Clarkson drives, tries to get the foul, gets a floor, and what? Dipset, Joe Santana. Clarkson makes it in one shot. Knicks up by 5. Sits around the chat, man. God bless. God bless. Let me see. Yeah, the XFL flopped big time early 2000s. Yeah, that was ugly, man. But they're the ones that first came up with they had some innovations that the NFL took from, right? Nice steal by Mitch. Knicks on the break, got numbers 3-on-2. But they slowed down too much. Miles Brittlestein. Little crossover, drives to the basket, weaves around. Back out to Clarkson for the three. In the corner. That misses. Mitch trying to get the putback. Gets his own layup to go. Let's go, Mitch. Let's go, Mitch. Man, the F up as the Hawks call a timeout. Man, the F up.
Act like a man.
Act like a motherfucking man, bro. F out of here, boy. Let's go, son. What you talking about, Dunny? What What you talking about, Dunny? What you talking about, Dunny? Mitchell Robinson on that steroid workout, bro. Let's go, bro. Huh? What you talking about? Mitchell Robinson on the boards. Okay, Mitch. That's the Mitch we need. Even though, look, we understand. We got to keep him as healthy as possible because you know Mitchell Robinson. Let me see. This was Nick G just sent me a text like, yo, you heard about Chris Paul, people not going to his party? Yeah. Both our wings doing well. Two main guys facilitating. There's a war going on outside. No minute saved from. This NBA draft class is deep or not. This is a weird draft class, bro. The top guys, are they better? AJ DeBensa, Caleb Williams, Darren Peterson. I'm not the biggest fan of Darren Peterson, bro. I think he could be a decent two guard. I knock on wood and I hope that his attitude in college under Bill's self doesn't spill over into the NBA, right? And I understand guys want to stay healthy. They don't want to jeopardize their draft positions and that stuff. They want to get paid. So it is what it is. I look at his game, right? And I think that someone broke this down on Twitter, so credit to them. I don't want to butcher your analysis, but they talked about, I think he's like, in terms of all the top guards and wings coming into the draft, like he has one of the lowest attempts attacking to the basket, which is a problem, right? You take a lot of contested shots, you make them, and we've seen this before. Guys who take a lot of contested shots, mid-range jumpers who can't really create and get that space like they want to the basket, right? A lot of that's not going to translate necessarily to the NBA. Like you have to be an elite. Think about how you have to be an elite shot taker or elite shot maker for that to translate in the NBA. I know the defenses aren't as strong like they were in years prior. It's just the speeds are different in the NBA. Right? And even in college, you're not playing. Some of these guys you're playing on other teams, they were top players in their colleges. Right? So I'm not the biggest fan of Peterson, bro. I hope he does well. I would never hate. Y'all never see me hate on any prospect. I hope he does well. I just don't see it in his game, man. I just don't. If someone could tell me, if someone could advise me what I'm missing about his game, I don't see it with him. I think Caleb Wilson, AJ DeBensa should be good for the most part. You hear guys like Koa Pete talking about, yo, he might. He might preach the word of God, and which I'm not poo-pooing at all. That's great, but he's supposed to be like number 5, number 6. So is this gonna be a Wayne Simeon situation? So I don't know, bro. I don't know. This draft is got some guys like Jaden Quintonance, who I thought would be a top 10 pick. He's fallen down. I think Cameron Boozer is limited. I don't think he's nowhere near as skilled as his father. They said someone told me and said he's as skilled as his father come out of Duke. But when he was with the Cavaliers, he was talented, very talented, very skilled. He wasn't just a back down artist. As Clarkson playing good defense on Gabe Vincent, hand back out to Okongwu. Okongwu now takes 3 top of the key. Of course, Okongwu makes that. Okongwu always finds ways to hit threes against the Knicks, bro. Always finds ways to hit threes against the Knicks. I like Kingston Flemings from Houston. I think he's a little bit on the smaller side of 6'4", though. I wonder how they're gonna. You look, he's not. I don't know if he's a true point guard. Miles Brittleston called a foul, offensive foul on the Knicks. What the hell? Knicks up by 4. Darius Cuff had a great run through the West inning, but again, we've seen this before. Man, when guys have these ridiculous runs through the tournament, and they lost with the second round. Darius Cuff, right? Yeah, there's some players, bro. I don't know. I don't know if it's deep like that. Pause. Is good defense by Josh Hart, who's back in the game. Miles Brittleston kicks out to Clarkson. Terrible pass. What is Miles doing? There was no need to even rush that pass. Clarkson had 1v1, but it wasn't like he had a wide open take. Like, why? Miles. Be smart, my guy. Yeah, Koa Pete. I don't even know where he's going to go now. Is tough layup by Nah. What the freak? As Shamit drives, Gets stuck. He kicks out to Clarkson. Clarkson's only true ball handler out there. Clarkson spin on Gabe Vincent. Falls to the ground. Gets it to Mitch. He can't handle the ball. And Knicks Steve offense looking like shit. Probably got to call back in the reinforcements. Yeah, they got Cole Pete moving out into 22 now. Yeah, I wouldn't draft him for shit. Another 3, that misses. Rebound, Josh Hart. Josh Hart needs to be the ball handler right now. I say Clarkson's only ball handler. It's actually Joshua too. Shamet drives, and he caught a bounce. No foul. Look at this stupid ass, slick haired, grimy ass, corrupt ass ref. You gonna tell me that's not a foul with that contact? Bum ass ref, bro. I can't stand this dude, son. Can't stand this dude. Yeah, but I'm not crazy high on some of these top players, bro. Are they better than Cooper? Flag. Mitch, the biggest dude. He better get off. You better get them rebounds. Yeah, it is. Teams always show out against us. Of course. Of course. James Williams. Salute my brother, man. Salute. It's Josh Hart versus your man Jalen Johnson. Cat for the 3. Top of the key. That misses. Rebound. Kuminga on the break. Kuminga hasn't scored yet, right? Kuminga versus Brunson. Kick out. Kuminga's been really eating off the fast break opportunities with the Hawks. His half-court game still needs a little season. Dyson Daniels with that tough. He just gets deep. He gets deep into the paint and close up to the backboard. Makes that ugly ass layup with the right. Hand off to McCobb Bridges, drives. Knicks offense been not great as McCobb missed the layup. Rebound Jalen Johnson. Knicks tie right now, 43 all. Can't get the steal. Nah for the 3, and that's good. Oh my gosh. Nah's gonna go off. Oh no, hell no. Up, yachting up and done. Hawks have been on a 10-0 run, up by 3 now. Mike is calling out some play. Shamit comes at the screen, gets the switch for Brunsford 3 at the wing. That misses. Rebound. Jalen Johnson. Knicks offense has been type shit. Brunson trying to eat up the passing lanes. Jalen Johnson throws a dangerous pass and loses it. McCobb Bridges kicks out to Shamit. He's gonna miss his 3. What I tell y'all? Shamit always misses a 3 when you need it. Now they throw the wide open outlet pass. McCobb almost gets the steal. Hawks ball. Someone's missing a shoe right now. Yeah, Kuminga looks like a true African. This is my brother Kuminga, man. It's not Nigerian. What is he? Is it Congo? Is he from the Congo? Kuminga. Yeah, Kuminga. Definitely not no Nigerian name. Nikhil got 15 points, 2 for 3 from outside. Wow. Back to wow, this is disgusting. McCollum kicks out Jalen Johnson, back out to McCollum, got Sherman on him. Gets screened off. Josh with the good defense has tried to make him not be able to make that pass with the roll by Jalen Johnson. Drives, throws a floater up. Jalen Johnson, that's good. And the Hawks right now are beasting the Knicks in the paint. Knicks need to get Cat's ass in the paint now. So Knicks called timeout. How does everybody get beefed up against the Knicks? Pause. Like, everybody gets hyped up against the Knicks. Is he talking trash to the Knicks, bro? Like, I don't get it. The Knicks go around talking trash to the teams, bro. I don't know, son. I have no idea. Wow. Let me see. What the hell's happening on my computer? Shiza. Like I said, baby. I also looked up Keaton Wagler, Illinois. He's alright. Like I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to put this draft, bro. I think a lot of these guys gonna be. It's gonna take some years down the line to see one of the teams they go to see how their development and their fit works. I just think some of these guys are just all right. I'm not blown away by this draft, even though this is supposed to be the draft. Oh my gosh, yo. Players just coming through in this draft, bro. And it's like, nah, Cooper Flag would still be the number one guy in this draft. Oh, by the way, didn't he put up like 40 points yesterday after scoring 51 the night before? They have NYPD concert with Tracy Morgan and Stephon Marbury looking awkward as hell. Looking awkward as hell up there, bro. Yeah, you got guys like Keaton Wagler. He could shoot a little bit. Not a little, he could shoot. I don't know. I don't know how to put it. Just not crazy impressed by some of these guys. And all I need is you. Ah, my stomach. I saw Alvarado saying something to McCall. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Alvarado, like I said, man, be nice to see Kolek out there. Mike Brown's been giving Kolek some minutes. I know we had some of these blowout situations getting some minutes, but I like Kolek and Brunson. I mean, I like Alvarado and Brunson. Alvarado's just not able to hit the shot, bro. Space out the floor. Give Brunson some reprieve out there, scoring wise in space and be able to space the floor out. Play the pick and roll with him and Cat. Cat comes at the screen, rolls to the basket, another pick and roll with him, and Brunson goes up. Nice take by Cat. That's the pick and roll we like to see by these two. Good take. Good passing by Brunson. I wonder if these guys were faking all these issues, but I mean, you wouldn't try to lose games, though. Were they truly trying to stay in the third spot and not move up? Maybe they were. Stopping Pop McCullum, and that's good. Can't allow McCullum to eat off the dribble like that, bro. If he gets comfortable, that's an easy 25 piece for McCullum. Straight up uncle face, bro. This man's been an uncle since he got in the league, son. So Brunson up top gets a screen by Cat. Cat doesn't roll. Now trying to get another switch. Now Cat leaving Brunson open. Though Brunson tries to set another screen, but you got to combo him. Drives to the basket. Tough take by Brunson with the finish on a Kungwu. Got to get up, though. Knicks down by 3. It's Nah, who's been white hot. Kick out. A Kung wide open 3. That's going to be good. That misses, thank goodness. Rebound. Dyson kicks back out to McCullum. McCullum drives a little crossover, stopping pop on Shamit. That misses. Rebound. Out of bounds. Oh, my gosh. This slick hair bum-ass ref, bro. I can't stand this dude, son. I can't stand this dude, son. Even though it did look like a hit off the Knicks. Let's see. Yeah, probably hit from McCall. Like McCall tried to squeeze the ball and lost it. Pause. Squeeze the ball. That's crazy. That's crazy, son. McCall hounding Nah. Nah trying to use the screen, switch on to Josh. Knicks do a good job, point of attack, but handoff. Knicks got to step up. Cat got to step up on that. Cat. That's why Josh is looking at Cat, bro. You got to step up on the screen, bro. You messed the whole play up. He's playing tight off the screen, bro. You have to be able to play tight off that screen, that off-ball screen. Time winding down, bro. Come on, Cat. Cat trying to get the pass to Brunson. Weaves around, kick out OG, wide open, corner 3. Make up for that awful play, Cat. Or at least got to cover you. Cat, you can't play inconsistent like this on defense. Again, the guy beats to the basket, Cat. No one's looking at you like, oh my gosh, she's reaching. No, it's like, okay, that's expected, but you got to at least help out on the basics. On the basics. Look at this. Another step back, drop back, throws underneath. Jalen Johnson should have been the foul. They on Cola. Congo for the 3. That misses. Rebound, Cat. Cat gets out to Brunson. Knicks on a break. Knicks down by 3. 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Brunson trying to get another screen by Cat, and I like this. Constant screens, and they call offensive foul. After Cat literally stood still after the initial screen. The man dragging it, acting like he got impeded by, truly impeded by his leg. Let's see this one. Cat. Okay, that's a foul. That's an offensive foul. Cat did a terrible job of screening. Grabbed his body and like basically Use himself to stabilize. Dyson dance for another corner three. Come on, Dyson. That misses. Thank you. Rebound, Josh. Kick out to Mikal Bridges. Knicks on the break. Mikal. The crossover drives on Jalen Johnson. Kicks back out to Josh. Back out to Brunson. I want to see Josh a little bit more active scoring-wise. Attack the basket. You got McCollum. You got a weak defender on you. Brunson with Gnaw on him. He's having a good game. Passive. Cat at the pinch. Cat fakes a shot. Drives against a come after another fake. And he loses the ball. And they call get for the Hawks anyway. McCollum up top. Trying to drag out OG. Back out Jalen Johnson. You got Josh on him. He drives. Spins. Nope. Doesn't spin. Now he spins. Good D's by Josh to stop it. And Cat almost comes out with his thing. He does. Josh Hart with the fast break. Josh drives. Hands it off to Mikal, who drives. Baseline jumper. That's good. Beautiful play by the Knicks. Cat with the deflection. Josh Hart with the fast break. McCollum weaves around. Kicks back out to Nah. Now you got Mikal on him. Can't allow Gnaw to eat off the screens. Nah, little hezzy dribble. Jalen Johnson back out to Nah. Nah drives off another screen. Spins, almost loses the ball. That looks like a travel. He took 2 billion steps, and he still makes the shot with the gratuitous bounce. Nah's been white hot this. I'm telling you, bro, whenever he plays the Knicks with the Hawks, bro. Oh, my gosh, bro. Back out to Cat. Cat back out to Brunson. Wide open three at the wing. Come on, Brunson. Misses. Too much sauce on that. McCollum comes out this with the rebound. Knicks down by 3. Where's my scoreboard? As Brunson falls down, kicks out wide open. Dyson dance for another corner three wide open. He misses that one, but freaking Okongwu with the putback. Cat could not do shit. Guys start seeing those two big lineups, man. We need to eat on the boards, man. Cat guard, nobody right now. Salute to Freddie Hubbard. Says, salute, Gmo. Late chicken. You're all good, my brother. I appreciate you coming through, man. Cat, hand off to Brunson. Brunson. He's been missing some shots this quarter. Brunson. Tough take on Dyson. Missed a shot, but to line for 2. Am I on the camera? Brunson missed the first shot. Brunson's struggling right now scoring wise, man. Don't like it. Don't like it, bro. Brunson line for one more. Makes the second shot. Brunson not had the greatest of games. Brunson tonight, he has 5 points, 5 assists, 1 steal. Brunson is struggling scoring-wise. Not pretty. Jalen Johnson gets under the screen, and they call a foul on somebody on the Knicks. On Bridges? No bueno. Jalen Johnson drives, try to get the lip. That misses. Rebound, Josh. He loses the ball. He got to be smarter. Dyson Daniels saves it. Nah. Resets it. Now they're going to take the final shot of quarter. Josh, you got to do a better job, bro. You be falling asleep with the ball. Trip back to the basket. Too many times. Knicks down by 4. Nah. Trying to use the screen. He drives against OG to the basket. Fadeaway jumper. Gets blocked. Jalen Johnson gets blocked by Cat. And the Knicks end the quarter, at least on a defensive high. back and forth game between New York and Atlanta. The Knicks right now shooting 57% from the field, 37.5% from three, 5 for 9 from the stripe, 55.6%, 23 rebounds, 15 assists to the Hawks, 27 rebounds, 12 assists. Lean away for the Knicks is 13 points from both Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby. When's the last time that's happened where both our wings are leading the Knicks right now after the half? Yeah, this ref, they pissed this. I don't blame them, bro. The ref's been inconsistent. Cat is. Why is the other ref? Don't touch me. Oh, that's that other. Oh, we have two refs I hate. They've been calling some terrible calls for the Hawks, bro. Terrible. I hate both those refs, bro. What's that guy's name? Oh my gosh, he looks like a fake ass a member of Menudo. Damn, I'm forgetting this dude's name. And then they got the slick hair ref. Two terrible refs, bro. It's like bum ass dudes from Bensonhurst. Not that Bensonhurst bum ass, but like some race. Anyway, Mikal Bridges 13 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks. OG Anunoby 13 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Josh Hart, no points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Karl-Anthony Towns 7 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Bridges 13 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Miles McBriddlestein 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. Mitch Robinson 4 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Landry Shamet 1 point, 1 assist. Jordan Clarkson with 3 points. On the flip side, the Hawks right now are shooting 42% from the field, 35% from 3, 6 for 7 from the stripe, 85.7 points, 85.7% from the stripe. Nickeil Alexander-Walker with 20 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Dyson Daniels with 7 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Jalen Johnson 9 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Okongwu with 9 points, 2 rebounds. CJ McCollum 7 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 steals. Gabe Vincent with no points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Jonathan Kuminga 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Tony Bradley 0 points, 2 rebounds. Zachary's Risasher 3 points, 2 rebounds. Muhammad 1 rebound. Some other statistics. The Hawks and the Knicks both have 24 points in the paint. Fast break points, Knicks have 4, Hawks have 3. Biggest lead is 7 for the Knicks. Hawks have 6. Bench points, the Knicks have 14 to the Hawks 5. Turnovers, the Knicks have 11 to the Hawks 8. Points of turnovers, the Knicks have 9 to the Hawks 10. So, few things, man. The defense has been janky at times, not stepping up on screens by Cat. But Nickeil Alexander-Walker has been taking some tough shots, especially in that first quarter, and that kind of set the tone, right? He's, again, the Hawks' best player right now, and they're living through him offensively until Jalen Johnson, Okongwu will start to get their shot, even though Okongwu was not really a scorer, but I think they're just kind of holding the fort right now. I will say this, congrats, finally, to bum-ass Mike Brown and Jalen Brunson and Cat for actually running pick and rolls, running screen games between these two, having those two literally be together on almost every start of every possession whenever Brunson has the ball coming down. It makes no sense why this wasn't happening before. I would just spam that. Spam pick and roll, spam pick and pop until teams adjust, until 3 teams throw their doubles and hedge and not switch, but hedge and try to trap Brunson. And you have a Cat underneath. Maybe they send another defender to come and try to play the pass lane that's going to go to Cat, and you have other players, right? It's kind of a far play. But anyway, good on the Knicks for actually utilizing our 2 best players in an actual systematic style of play against a team that, let's be honest, outside of Okongwu, they struggle defensively from the front court. They live through their wings. They live through their guards. There should be a lot more expectation, too. I mean, Cat only has, 7 points? Right? He had some issues with the refs. Cat has 7 points. So, my bad. I gotta take a piss. But yeah, this game, man, look, this is a good litmus test for the Knicks to be able to handle a team with a lot of guards and wings who are kind of interchangeable, right? They can all kind of space the floor out for the most part. They can all run the floor. That's one of the bread and butters, I guess, of this team. Be able to run the floor, be able to finish and turn defense into offense. So good on the Knicks for again stopping the fast break, but it's really just Nas killing us. Putbacks have been killing us a little bit too. I know we're winning right now. We are winning the rebounding game 23 rebounds to their. No, we actually losing. My bad. 29 rebounds to their 23. And I could tell some of those putbacks definitely were off these rebounds, off these offensive rebounds they got. So Knicks got to do a better job against securing the ball. That last period of the second quarter, easily Josh Hart, if he secures it, we get the final shot of the quarter, right? Things of that nature. No, understand you have Dyson Anderson. You understand you can't make sloppy passes through the passing lane, right? So that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for by this Knicks squad. Smart basketball. They won a 10-0 run. The Knicks just couldn't get anything offensive. That's when they brought it back in Brunson and Cat. So, Michigan Star scored to locker room. Damn. Yaxel from Michigan is already at the West. It should be an interesting game, man. UConn versus Michigan, bro. UConn, who do you have? UConn versus Michigan. Anyway, Yaxel. But let's see how the Knicks respond in the second half. I thought they had a good, before they a lot of Hawks going 10-0 run. Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, want to give him also a shout out. Give him some credit for being able to actually eat with the. Damn, why am I always off camera? Let me see. Good on them for them to be able to eat off of the system, right? We complain, at least I have many times, about those two being zeros offensively, not hitting catch and shoots, not really being an asset on the offense. But good on Mikal. We're starting to see I don't know if it's a newfound explosiveness to the basket. Excuse me, but we've seen him be a lot more explosive, aggressive in terms of finishing at the basket once he has a step, right? He's not even selling for layups. He's literally yamming a ball, and trying to destroy anybody he meets at the rim, right? It was also one person. He's not doing no windmill crap. But anyway, Suitors, look, this Knicks team offensively outside that 10-0 run that the Hawks made have been playing well offensively. Just want to see our wings to be consistent like this. Who you got, Michigan or UConn? I got Michigan. Knicks haven't won a game versus a good team in forever. If they don't pull this one out, we can kiss the season goodbye and our window's closing. Yeah, the Knicks have actually had a struggling lineup against teams above 500 for a while. Let me see. The Knicks have actually struggled to beat a team like a playoff-bound team. Let me see. Yeah, they beat the Bulls, Grizzlies, but lost to the Rockets, Thunder, Hornets, beat the Pelicans, nope, Wizards, nope, Nets, nope, Pacers, nope, Warriors, nope, Pacers, nope, Jazz, nope. But they lost to the Clippers, lost to the Lakers. They did beat the Nuggets. So that's the last time we beat an actual team. And we mollywop. I don't know. The Knicks now, for some reason, after 9-10 years, maybe even more than that, maybe 11 years of struggling straight against tough, against the Nuggets, getting killed by them, not even getting a win, I'm talking about, as in years going by, 2 games you play against them, losing. And now all of a sudden, we can't seem to lose against the Nuggets. Knock on wood, I hope that never changes, but yeah. By the way, yeah, this Michigan game, bro. I'm looking for Yaxel Lenberg to have a big game. Even though he's in the half court may struggle, but the fast breaks, cuts to the basket, bro. He should be eating. So let's see how well they'll defend him. How they put the defense on him. Because he's as explosive as hell. I just don't know how. In a championship game, these defenses should be a lot. Damn, this thing's gonna shot me. Defense should be a lot better. Hey man, that's a work yawn, bro. Y'all gotta excuse me. That's a work yawn. This was like a 6-year player. You're a 6-year player. You're an NBA player in college, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy how old you could be in college now, bro. It's actually nasty work how old you could be in college. Did y'all see the Warriors game yesterday, bro? I saw Steph Curry back. And did y'all see freaking bum ass, even though he's not a bum, Brandon Podziemski, Pods. Man was supposed to set a double screen for Curry. He didn't. Acting like he was going to get the ball back and messed it up, bro. Your man was bugging, son. That's crazy, son. Did I go watch the game here? All right, that's just on ESPN. Oh, and I gotta set up a what's this? So I gotta allow you guys to watch this on Twitter. My name is B Night. B. The sunrise doesn't land. Burn, 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 burn. A cloud doesn't always last away. Burn, burn, burn. Money comes, money goes. Black money, Carlo. Let me see our questions. My bad, yeah. I'm singing rap songs and let me see. When did Alexander turn to prime Tracy McGrady? Yo, salute to my brother Alvin Alvaro Orion. Said, yo, salute Gmo. Oh, what's up, Gmo? The Knicks want to go all the way and the players' execution has to be 110%. What's your thoughts on rotation match for the playoffs? Look, I think, and I agree with you. Look, the star rotation has been weak. I think they played the most minutes together in the league. Let me see. And they have only a 0.7. They only have a plus 0.7 plus minus this season, which is terrible. Let me see. I know I can find the stats somewhere. The sunrise does, and so it's going to be really important. Bench is going to be extremely important. Again, the most important thing to me, who's going to be the guard to save Brunson or to spell Brunson minutes? You can't go out there and throw heavy minutes at Brunson. You got to save him for the fourth quarter. You got to save him for the second half, right? Also, too, what lineups work best with Cat? I think the two big lineup between Cat and Mitchell Robinson is going to be uber important, especially going in the third quarter where they typically played him. We've seen them play him. That's gonna be important. Again, who the wings you're gonna depend on, right? Even though Shem is more, I guess you call him a guard. I don't know, whatever, wing guard, whatever. But any of the young players get minutes, like in terms of will Cole expel any minutes? I doubt he's gonna get heavy minutes, but if Alvarado's struggling to score, right? And he's not running the pick and roll. He's not getting Cat into prime position and facilitating getting Cat into advantageous positions. I do think there's going to be a little bit of pressure to try to play a guy like Kolek some minutes. That might not be a good thing in a sense of that might be panic time if it gets that bad. But I do think his team is going to try to rely on his defense. I think guys are saving their legs. Those lineups in the second quarter are going to be uber important. You're going to have Josh operate the ball when Brunson sits in that second quarter, start the second quarter. Are you going to have Josh Hart run the offense? Are you going to have Mikal Bridges play on the ball? Are you going to run some heavy pick and roll? You're going to keep Cat at the top of the key? Are you going to play Cat enough in a low post when need be if you have the matchup advantage? So I think it's a lot of questions. I'm still not sure on Alvaro. I'm not sure on this team, bro, in terms of rotation. I don't even know what's our go-to. What are our go-to rotations? Late game rotations. We've seen several this season. But it's still not clear. Oh, they did a commercial on my old block on Flatbush? Yeah, they doing commercials now? Like that? Right there on Flatbush? That's crazy. My old block used to be... Oh, let me chill, bro. Let me chill some. The sunrise doesn't last. What up to Almighty Finesse, my brother? He says, more Mitch, please. Esto, my brother, man. Esto. Big ass Esto, man. It's my guy, bro. Dude's like 7 feet, son. Straight up Golem styles, bro. Straight up like Mr. X from Resident Evil, son. Just be walking. Boom. Put a hole through your face with his fist, man. That's my guy, though. Salute. Drink a whole beer. I remember that time, son. Drink a whole beer like it was nothing, son. Straight up can like it was nothing, bro. Straight up the big cans. Pause. At least OG's hitting threes. That's super important as well, too. OG and Makai having a good game is saving us right now. And people, I'll put like this. OG, because I say, oh, they weren't there. But Cat and Brunson have been doing a good job of finding those two. So I want to give them credit, right? I don't think it's either. I think that if obviously those guys were hitting, Cat and Brunson would have tried to take more of the offense. But them be able to attack the way they do off the ball. Makai's been doing a great job of cutting into the paint, right into the rim, and getting some very makeable shots. I think it's uber important. Get his confidence up as well, too. Right? And he's been, I would say for the most part, he's been playing some good defense on Nas. Just Nas been utilizing screens, getting away from him. So anyway, get into the third quarter. Let's see how this starts off. Brunson getting a screen by Cat again, which I love. Now he gets onto Kungwu. Back out to Cat. Cat at the foul line. Stop and pop by Cat. And you love that. That's what you love between... Bro. Kungwu goes up. Tries to get the layup to go. He misses it, but gets his... Oh, misses the layup right underneath the basket. Josh Hart on a break. But he doesn't have the numbers. Josh... Back out to Cat. Cat is going to take the three. Nope. Cat kicks out to OG Anunoby versus CJ McCollum. Should be bodying him. Tries to go up. Lose the ball. You dribble again. You lost the ball. Hand off to Makai. Makai drives. Back out to OG. OG. Little crossover. No travel. Step back three. That misses. Rebound. Jalen Johnson. OG Anunoby. Oh my gosh. Why is showing Ray-Bans? Jalen Johnson drives on Josh. Brunson got to step up on the help. Wide open. McCollum for the three in the corner. That misses. Rebound. Cat. Kicks out all the way to Makai Bridges. Knicks on a break. Makai. He sets it. Makai getting a switch or trying to get the switch. Can't. To get to know Makai back out from Cat. Cat now sending a screen. Switch onto Kungwu. Good defense. Screen by Cat. Makai dragging on the hip. Back out to Cat. Cat kicks out to Brunson for the three near the corner. That misses. Brunson is off today, bro. Brunson is off today. Needs some good looks. He just can't convert. Back out to Nah. Nah has been killing the Knicks, 20 points in the first half. Now he's asking for a screen. And Cat is telling him to go out to a Kungwu. Cat is telling Brunson to go out to a Kungwu. Jalen Johnson tries to get the layup, and he does as Brunson goes flying. Why did Cat tell Brunson to go out? He doesn't think a Kungwu can hit that pick? I don't understand. I'm confused on that. Brunson back out to Cat. Cat fakes it three, drives out Kungwu. He has that advantage. Goes up and gets the dunk. Light work. Light work. Light work. Up out of here, boy. And that misses, but who just got the foul? Oh, they call it travel. On Dyson? Yeah, they call it travel on Dyson. If out of here. Cat needs to go full George Messiah mode on the playoffs. You got to unleash Cat, bro. It's up to, you have to inspire him. Maybe you could do what he did against Game 4, against the Pacers. When Cat is aggressive, it's a different game. And they call a foul on Cat? No travel? Dyson Davis makes the first shot. And he missed the second shot. Brunson versus Dyson. Knicks down by 3. Cat setting the screen again. I love it. Nice screen by Cat. Brunson for the no pass to the Cat. Cat goes up. Nice pass out to OG. Wide open three in the corner. Too much sauce. Oh my gosh. Knicks are missing some wide open catch and shoots. Great ball movement. No drives. Those are all the way out to Jalen Johnson for the three. Catch and shoot. Even. Oh my gosh. It made Jalen Johnson even breathe on that one. Knicks down by 6. Should be a tied game or even. Cat. Trying to get somebody open. Trying to see if Brunson get open. Couldn't. Makai against Nah. Back out to Brunson. Brunson. It's been off this game. Drives and Dyson Davis to the basket. Nice layup by Brunson. Finally, Knicks get a freaking bucket from Brunson. Been struggling tonight. Back on Jalen Johnson. McCollum hands off to McCollum. McCollum trying to catch Brunson off the screen. Oh, Brunson gets clipped and they call offensive foul on Dyson. They say kicked out his foot. I don't even know about that, but hey. Like Brunson kind of ran into, let's see. It's Bryce actually. Hit into his shoulder. I don't know about that. Finally get a bad call our way. Dyson's got 3 fouls on him. It's important. The Knicks try to get him out this quarter with 4. Brunson getting screened by Cat. Cat rolls to the basket. Brunson. Little crossover. Going over. Crosses. Drives. Throws up the floater. That's good. Great take by Brunson. Nall goes flying. Nall looks a little bit hurt. Like he fell on his elbow oddly. Knicks down by 2. Dyson Daniels, he's not shooting that. Back out to Nall. Nall drives. You got to step up. Cat way too behind. And Nall with the 3 from the top of the key. Cat, why are you so off the deep, bro, son? How are you so far away from the action? Y'all seen what Nall's been doing this whole game. Pass back from Cat to Macau. Wide open. Josh back out to OG. OG drives baseline. Gets stuck. Back out to Josh. Josh shoots a 3 from the wing. That misses. Rebound. Dyson Daniels. Hawks on a fast break. Jalen Johnson driving to nowhere. Back out. McCollum for the wide open 3 at the wing. And the Knicks probably going to call timeout. That's an 8-point game right there. It's an 8-point game right there. No bueno. Brunson defended well there. Yeah, Cat. Which one are you talking about? The 3 by Nah? With Cat playing so far off. Cat's been telling Brunson, go get that, go run. What? Why aren't you running? You tired? Okay, yeah, it's tough to get hyped for this year, bro. I'm just too many question marks, man. Why won't Macau fake those free throw shots? Why won't Macau? Oh, I said fake. They let CJ wide open. Yeah. Knicks defense break it down a bit. Let's see what they bring into. They bringing somebody in off the timeout. Who blinks first? Who blinks first with the timeouts? Let's see what happens here. Knicks are right there, bro. Right there. Down by 2. Defensively. Just can't stop the bleeding, bro. Can't convert. Even though Brunson's starting to hit a few shots now, but. Let me see what you guys are saying. Brunson, feed the Cat. A lot of them try to feature. Well, Cat needs to play near the close to the paint. I want to see him in a paint a little bit, especially if a cone comes out. Let's see how the lineups work, rotations work. Let me say, with the Hawks. All right, back to the game. It's down by 8. Defense starting to collapse a little bit. And them beautiful catch and shoot opportunities, man, Knicks had. Not converting like they did before, man. OG, Brunson. Is Brunson hit a 3 today? I don't think so. Nope, 0 for 4 from outside. Let's see how the Knicks answer come out of this. And someone got fouled. Josh Hart. Back to the game is Josh Hart. Gets up to Cat. Top of the key back out to McCall. McCall trying to find an open cutter as Brunson drives to the basket. Spin, fadeaway jump by Brunson. That's a big shot. He misses it. Rebound, Jalen Johnson. Back out to McCollum. McCollum trying to catch McCall. McCall playing up on defense. Back out. So now they switch from McCall stays on Nard. Brunson now switches on to Nard. Shoots a three from the wing contested. That misses. Rebound, Cat. Get out to Josh Hart. Knicks on the break. Josh kicks out to a driving or rolling or running Mikal Bridges, who has McCollum in the post. And McCollum strips Mikal Bridges, who couldn't protect the ball. Dyson Daniels drives, goes up against Cat. That misses. Rebound. Mikal tries to save it. He does. Somehow gets the Brunson. He threw it into the paint, which you should never do. Never throw the ball under your basket. They call a foul on McCollum, who's getting, Nick's doing a good job of hunting him on defense, or on offense, let me say. So McCall comes out the game for Miles Brittlesteins. Cat looking to hand off to Brunson. Cat gets at the pass to Brunson driving, stop and pop floater. That misses. Brunson's been off. They're still down by 8. Jalen Johnson coming with the screen. How are two guys? Jalen Johnson dunks right through the Knicks defense. How are two guys getting caught off the damn screen, bro? How? And no one steps on the help defense in the paint. 8-0 run. Again, a game of runs in this game, bro, for the Knicks. Brunson back out to Cat. Fakes a three. He drives to the basket. Fakes it. Goes up against a Kungu. Gets a floater. And one. Thank you, Cat. Thank you, Cat. Oh, my gosh, bro. Where's Mitch? I have no idea, bro. He'll be coming in late third quarter, but the Knicks right now need to establish something on offense. They got to establish something on both ends of the floor. Brunson's missing shots. These guys are not helping. The help defense has been poor. Cat is not a center. Can we please stop? A 4, a big 5 attacking 4, whatever you want to call it, bro. No one's arguing with the center stuff. He just needs to be impactful with the scoring right now, even though he's been, I think, good everywhere. And defense. His defense has not been good tonight. So let's see, man. Knicks down by 7, 64-71. Jalen Johnson. That's really the one that's killing us. Jalen Johnson for another floater. He gets the foul. Oh my gosh, Josh Hart doing nothing. We need Mitch over Hart right now. Josh gets called for the foul. Oh my gosh, man. As Jalen Johnson makes the first shot. Jalen Johnson makes the second shot. Knicks back down by 8. Or 9, excuse me. Brunson. Little Spain pick and roll going nowhere. Cat fakes a 3. He drives against a Kungu to the basket. Pushes off. Goes up. Should have gotten a foul. Gets his own layup to go. That's crazy. Refs have eaten their whistle tonight, it seems. For the Knicks. Dyson Daniels kicks back out to Jalen Johnson. Gets it to Nah. It's been hot this game. Nah gets doubled. Lose a ball. Big. They say stepped out of bounds. Knicks ball. Good defense by Cat and OG. Now the defense. Like I said, defense that needs to warm up, bro. I guess. Looks like they're looking a lot better in this end of the quarter, excuse me, even though the Hawks just come off an 8-0 run. As McCobbers kicks out to Miles Bryant for the 3 near the wing, near the top of the key, that misses. Rebound. Dyson Daniels, the Knicks cannot hit the outside shots. There's no drives to the basket. Tough flow off the backboard. That misses. Rebound. Miles Brittlesteins. 5:30 left to go in the quarter. Miles kicks out to OG. Miles back out to Cat. Shoots a deep three. That's good. Cat with a clutch. If you take that, you better make it. Knicks down by 4 as the Hawks call a timeout. Okay, the Knicks 3 is just not falling, bro. It is what it is. Our offense just kind of goes to shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We struggle with too much of an outside team, even though, and look, I'm happy Cat made that shot. It's just not the greatest of shots. Because you give him a long rebound to get it back. Look at Cat smiling now. After the last game against, who was it we played? Was it the Grizzlies? No. It was the Grizzlies that we last played. I got people I know. So I said, Bulls. My bad. Why can't I remember the Bulls? He wasn't smiling for nothing. Now he's smiling. I want the angry Cat, bro. I don't want the smiling Cat. Now you throwing stupid ass celebrations to the crowd, bro. Focus. I can never compartmentalize it. You can't ever internalize this stuff. Ready to go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What are you guys saying in the chat, man? What are you guys saying in the chat, man? Jimmy, you think they should go after McCollum in the offseason? He's another ball handler that can facilitate. What is he looking to get paid? He's making 20-something this year. We don't have the cap space for none of that. So to sign somebody outright, nah. Unless we, nah. He's not gonna be looking for it. 20-something. We don't have space to do that. Austin Rivers looks like top Andrew Tate with hair. Wow. That is... Yo, you're an idiot for that, bro. He actually does, bro. Yo, that's crazy. He kind of does, yo. Austin Rivers looks like a Cat cooking. Yeah, Cat's starting to warm up, starting to be aggressive, attacking. Even though he was doing a lot of facilitating, a lot of the dirty work underneath. So I'm not gonna sit up here and act like he wasn't contributing in many ways, but it's good to see him, at the offensive end when the Knicks need him to do so. So I'm ready to go right now. I'm ready to go right now. Give me the green light. I'm ready to go right now. I'm ready to go right now. Give me the green light. Give me just one light. Let's see. I didn't even bet Cat. I thought I bet Cat tonight. I didn't at all. Interesting. Benedict Mathurin, screw you, bro. Messing my parlay yesterday, bum ass. Knicks down by 4. As Dyson Daniels tries to get a head start to the basket, got to Gabe Vincent wide open. Kuminga doesn't take the shot. Good defense by Cat to keep his feet. Back out Dyson, hands it off to Gabe Vincent, who drives. Back out Kuminga, back out Jalen Johnson, wide open, 3 in a corner. That misses, rebound. Dyson gets fouls at Knicks. That was a weird shot, almost like an air ball, but I think it just grazed the rim. Dyson Daniels, as always, doing a good job crashing the boards. I think he's been perfect from the line as well, too. So McBride, the culprit. It's Dyson Daniels on line for 2. Can he at least miss one? Miss one, bro. That's good. He missed the second one. Thank you. Rebound, Cat. Did I bet Cat rebounds? No, I didn't. I didn't bet Cat anything. Brunson a little tackling off this. Now you have the 2 big lineups, which I like. Back out to Cat. Cat versus Dyson. That should be abuse. Too much time to take off the clock. Now you switch on to Gabe. Passes Miles Brittlestein's underneath. He's going to shoot the 3. Drives baseline to the bats, pushes off. Trying to get the fadeaway jumper. That misses, but he couldn't get the shot off. Good defense by Gouye. Knicks cannot convert on that one. I don't know why Cat didn't take the opportunity to attack. I know he's a small defender, but this is where you want Cat in the post. Try to get the switch to get Cat to a small defender right now. They got Dyson. But Dyson's on Brunson. You got Jalen Johnson, and you got Gouye. Jalen Johnson back out to Kuminga. All the way back out to Jalen Johnson. Sets a screen with Gabe Vincent. Now you got Brunson. Wide open. Gouye for the corner three. That misses rebound. Or wing three, excuse me. Rebound Brunson. I'm ready to go right now. Mitch hands off to Brunson. Brunson kicks out to McCall. Oh, he almost throws it away. Knicks with some lazy passing right now. Offense just looks slow. Just slow. I'm ready to go right now. I'm ready to go. It's Nas back into the game. Not a good sign for the Knicks. Probably coming back a little bit too early for my liking right now, bro. Cat, and they call a foul? I don't know what the hell that is. I'm ready to go right now. Green light. Cat in the paint versus Kuminga. Backing him down. Kuminga tried to grab on him. Cat catches Kuminga in there. Should have been a foul. How is that not a foul with the contact as Kuminga's jumping right on him? Pause. Knicks down by 3. This is crazy, bro. If this was SGA, oh. Kuminga versus Mitch. Trying to catch Mitch with a crossover. Almost a travel. Stuck. Good defense by Mitch. McCall steals the ball. Knicks on a break. McCall and Brunson. What the hell's wrong with McCall? McBride for the 3 in the corner. At the wing. That misses. Rebound. Oh, this guy, McCall be some goofy as Mitch. Tries to say he does. McCall, make the proper pass. Brunson back out to McCall for the layup. Thank you. That's how you do a fast break, idiot. Knicks down by 1. 74-73. Knicks down by 1. Let's go. Let's go. Good defense by Mitchell Robinson with the hustle. He looks a little hurt. His hand got stuck on the hustle. Sham and OG about to come back into the game. Nah. Driving. Lose the ball, but gets it right back. Kick out. Wide open Kuminga for the 3 at the top of the key, and that misses. Rebound Mitch. Yeah, that's a Mitch I know. Brunson. Mitch Robinson should have double-digit rebounds by now. Brunson trying to get Cat, and they foul Cat immediately. Nick's still not in the bonus yet. And I see how it's so easy. Then I just asked for him to get Cat in the low post against a smaller lineup. No Kungwu, we should be spamming that. I should not see Cat at the top of the key at all. If he gets an advantage quickly on when the wings are man, abuse that. Abuse that. Mitch Robinson has 7 rebounds, by the way. I'm ready to go right now. Brunson kicks out to Sham. Sham back into Brunson. Little crossover drive. Stop and pop. Mid-range jumper. That misses. Rebound. OG tries to save it. He can't. McCollum on a fast break. Kicks out to McCollum. McCollum hands it off to Jalen Johnson. Goes up and gets missed the layup. He missed that one. Mitch Robinson comes out the rebound. Knicks get extremely lucky on that fast break opportunity. The Hawks had all the advantage. Couldn't take it. Kick out McCollum for the corner 3. That misses. Rebound. Mitch tries to save it. No bueno. Someone's on the ground. Kuminga versus Brunson. Tries to back him down. No offensive foul. McCollum for the 3. That misses. Rebound. Shimmitt. Wow, this is the most exciting non-scoring possessions I've seen in a while. Knicks are getting extremely fortunate with some of these plays right now. Knicks only still down by 1. After all that, Mitch sent a sloppy screen. Almost an offensive out. Brunson drives. Nice pass to Mitch underneath. Goes up and gets a layup. No foul. Knicks take the lead. 75-74. Where is a foul? Oh, gosh. What happened to my scoreboard? Oh, how do I turn it? Crap. Nice. No! Oh, I gotta fix this. Sorry, y'all. Half court violation. Oh, my bad, y'all. I have to fix the stupid ass scoreboard. 75-74. Knicks. 137 left to go in the third quarter. It's been a good comeback by the Knicks. 11-1 run by the Knicks. Good sound scoring. Smart offense, by the way. Smart! Brunson getting the screen. Switch on to Cohen. Shoots a deep three above the top of the key. That's... Psh, Brunson! Welcome home! Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Golly. McCollum switches on to... Now you got Brunson versus Kuminga. Drives, gets stuck. OG helping out. Gets a switch. Makai trying to get the steal. Nah, drives on Makai to the basket. Mitch trying to help out. That's going to be a foul. If the Knicks kept their hands off, that would have been a good defensive possession. Mitch was in perfect position to get that block. Got to be smart with the hand checking, bro. Or they're using their hands. Nice pass. Show Mitch. Brunson feeding player. And he got 10 assists tonight, Brunson. Brunson finally rewarding himself. Oh, I missed this. I missed this. When all life was good. When people were scoring. I missed this. Brunson. I need to be able to go back to this, Brunson. I need to be able to go back. I missed this, Brunson. I missed this, Brunson. I missed this, Brunson. Please, help me out, bro. Help me out, bud. Help me out, bud. Nakai to the line, makes a second shot. (78-76). Brunson getting hounded by McCollum. Shamet just not ready for anything. Kicks out to McCall. Back out to Shamet. Clumsy ass Shamet. Back out to Cat. Cat getting a handoff to Brunson. Little pick and roll between Cat and Brunson. Drives. Nice take by Cat. Doesn't get the foul. All that contact. Crazy. McCollum on the break. Trying to get a 2-for-1er. Stops. Good defense. Back out to Kungwa. Wide open three top of key. I hate this. And that's good. Of course Kungwa makes that. Of course Kungwa makes that. Of course Kungwa makes that. And the Hawks take a 1-point lead. There's Brunson's 33.6 seconds left to go in the quarter. As Brunson drives. Cat up top. Wide open. Brunson doesn't see him. Brunson trying to back down. Nah. Stop and pop. Fadeaway jumper that misses. Gets out to OG, who saves the ball. 13.4 seconds. You have time. No need to rush. Dribble out the rest of the clock. And everybody clears out. Mitch getting hit. Why did McConnell get that foul? Back out to OG for the corner three contested. Ah! OG! For the three! Let's go! Hawks throw a final shot of quarter, and that misses. Let's go, OG! Let's go, Knicks resilience, getting the rebounds back. The ball's moving around. The offense makes a little bit more sense than it has in the past previous games. Well, guys going for ISOs. Hey. OG. I gotta take a piss so badly. Oh, this is the perfect time. Give me 2 seconds. Who's that in the crowd? That's crazy. This horse versus. Sorry, I had to get some to munch on a little bit. Pause. That's crazy. Munch on. That's crazy. Let's see. ATL win. Motion Zara. Look at he gonna disappear. The Knicks take the lead. He gonna disappear. I hate that morning sun and eye look Mike Brown be having when the team does that look. That's how he be looking. I see Deuce took Alvarado's minutes. McCollum for the 3 top again. Misses rebound. Cat. Damn, I didn't bet Cat points and rebounds. I thought I did. Shannon back out to Miles. There's Brunson sitting right now. These important minutes. Can the Knicks build out the lead? Cat. Wide open 3 at the wing. That misses. Rebound. Clarkson saves it. Can Shemet save it finally? No, out of bounds. Good hustle though by Shemet. Thank you, Mitch Mizzat, MVP. Brunson playing a great floor game. Well, let's go ATL. Yeah, you see, y'all bum-ass ATL. Sit to you, bro. Y'all bum-ass ATLians, man. Y'all be hate. Yeah, come on, son. No more Trae Young to do the stupid-ass celebrations, bro. That went nowhere. That was y'all best year to do anything. Y'all surprised the league that year when y'all beat us a few years ago. First year, Tom Thibodeau. Come on, wide open. Kick out the restart shit for the corner 3, and that misses rebound. Clarkson kicks out to McBride. That's a travel. Oh my gosh, this boy moved his pivot. Back out to Kuminga. Back out to Okongwu. Good deeds by the Knicks. Okongwu, who's going to drive on Cat to the basket. Gets blocked by OG. Thank you. Out of here, boy. Yeah, boy. Broke generational curses with my cursive. Rock Marcy. Photographic memories. Good deeds by Cat. Keep his feet. OG with a great help. Yeah. Back out to, no McCollum. Cat got to be careful. McCollum drives baseline, almost steps out of bounds to take the deep 2. That misses, but the Knicks can't get the ball back. And Dyson missed the layup. What the hell? Can the Knicks get a freaking rebound? McCollum kicks out all the way. Resize shit for a 3 at the wing. That's going to go in. That misses, and the Knicks still can't get a rebound. McCollum right underneath the basket. This is crazy. And they lose it. Thank goodness. Oh, they call a kick ball on Cat. That's crazy, bro. Where that? That's where Mitch comes into play. Angie went to ATL Dream. Yeah, she got traded, right? Hey, good luck to her, bro. I just hope. You think she's gonna focus on basketball and ATL, bro? Resize shit comes out the game. Resize shit he's a. God consider him a bust, bro. It's Mitch. Thank you, Mitch. I should be out there, coach. Anyway. Knicks down. Knicks up by 2, 81-79. Thank you. And of course, this got taken out. I don't know how. A Cone gets blocked by Mitch. Can Knicks come down? OG does. OG to the basket. Oh, he almost takes a nasty tumble to the floor. OG has some of the worst physical balance in the league. Knicks up by 4. Mitchell Robinson. Hey, yo, is this the most complete game by the Knicks? McCollum drives. I got to step up. McCollum misses a layup, but Kuminga gets it back, stop and pop, and that's good. Kuminga off the rebound. Sure. Tonight. And they call offensive foul on who? OG?
Start to the game. Bruno Fernandes is finding some.
Throw underneath McCollum. Underneath again. Now you got McBride on him. Got to guard that baseline. He's going to drive baseline. He does. Stop and pop baseline. And that's good. CJ McCollum with a tough shot. My Lord. McBride stop and pop. And that misses rebound. Jalen Johnson. And Shamet gets pushed. I don't know how the hell Shamet falls. Okongwu for another three. That misses. Rebound Clarkson. I think I want to say it's Okongwu's first missed three tonight. Clarkson kicks out the OG with Okongwu on him. OG shimmy shoots a three. Contested from the corner. That misses. Rebound Kuminga. Oh my gosh. Jalen Johnson wide open three, top of the key. The Knicks back down by 3. Just have to call a timeout, man. Right there, son. We be making great strides. We right there, bro. Julian Champagne, you better start scoring, bro, you bum. You better start scoring. Poor George, you too, bro. Oh, Lord. Oh. Oh man, back and forth game of runs. Angel Tall Glass Water. Suta D Coolest in the building. So my brother, look at this funky lineup. Dude, Shamet, Clarkson, OG, and Mitch. Yeah, I'd rather have another ball handler in there. I'd rather have another gravity play. I'd rather have a cat in there. Lights on Avon Turn AK has an annoying voice. What kind of lineup is that? Hate this lineup. Clarkson, I guess, is your best ball handler. You got a bunch of janky kind of players, man. I would love Cat in this lineup. Bring in Cat, take out. When your point of attack defense takes a hit, if you have to take out Shamet. But Shamet be head cake. Like, you play goofy. Angel Rishi. Hey man, hey, God bless her. Congrats on her new team. I hope she does well. I hope she does well. That's crazy. Look at this Shamet. Lose the ball, gets it back though. Just get the ball off Shamet's hands, please. Brunson back in the game. With Dyson on him. He's trying to set the screen. No bueno. Brunson's going to take Dyson. 1v1. Brunson. Little crossover. Baseline. Kicks out McBride. Get these by Gouye. Shoots a contested three in the corner. That misses terribly. Knicks with a bad possession offensively. Couldn't get anything couldn't get a good possession. There's Dyson hands it up to Jalen Johnson with the last three to end the end of the last what's the name? Jalen Johnson versus Josh that misses rebound. Mitch with 10 rebounds. Brunson bring up the ball. Good defensive shown there. Josh almost, and Mitch gotta be careful with the hands. Back out to Josh, who hasn't scored. I don't even think. Josh stop and pop. That'd be nice if he gets first points of the game. He does. Josh with a clutch shot to give the Knicks some type of offense right now. They're hounding Brunson. They've been hounding the passing lanes. Mitch Robinson's not going to do much of anything unless it's at the rim. Throws underneath to Dyson, who loses the ball, gets it back, though. Now he's stuck in the corner. Back out to Nah, who's been quiet these last few minutes. Nah versus McBride. McBride with deflection. Knicks ball, 1.9 seconds left to go in the possession. Please, Knicks, do not allow these guys to score, and please get the rebound. But the Knicks have been, again, old man defense. Old man legs. They get warmed up as the game progresses. And they call a foul. Where? Oh, I hate both these refs. Who's the third ref? Yo, this ref sucks D, bro. Let's see. Kuminga's pushing. What? Kuminga's pushing him. What? Ball don't lie. Wait. Kuminga is pushing him. His name is Avaya. What's his stupid ass name? Referees, Knicks, Hawks. Avila? No, Ray Acosta. I'm sorry. Excuse my language. Man, bitch ass. This dude is... I hate this guy, bro. I hate this guy. Brunson. Game Knicks down by 2. Mitch sets the screen. This dude's kicking. Brunson for the deep top of the key. Not a great shot. Rebound. Mitch trying to save it. Can he... As McCollum steps out of back... Oh, whoa. He did step out of bounds. Oh, my gosh. How the hell did he save that? McCollum kicks out to shoots a 3. Oh, my gosh. Every time he plays the Knicks is white hot. Gets it back to a 5-point game. Brunson spins on Drives to the basket. And throws it away. Oh, my gosh. Kuminga comes down to steal. You got to know the Hawks, how they play in these passing lanes. That's a terrible pass. Shemek trying to get a deflection. Kuminga drives. Mitch helps out. He throws it all the way to Jalen Johnson, who has underneath with Gouye on him. Good teams by Mitch. And McCollum, I don't know what the hell that was. Knicks have numbers if they move. Why are we slowing it down? Shemet kicks out to a cutting Josh Hart. Back out wide open. Jalen Brunson, 3 top of the key. Thank you. Oh, Jalen Brunson, you're finally back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Jalen Johnson versus McBride gets he gets the flex, but no one there to get the ball. Gouye, he's not doing nothing but to get it to Nah. Mitch got to step up. Gouye Nah shoots a 3. That misses. Rebound Brunson. Also, do forget that Mitch has been playing good on the perimeter. His drop back, because the amount of coverage that he has in the air is crazy. Back out to Shemet. Shemet drives to the basket. Goes up the floor. That misses. Mitch gets it back. Mitch gets his own putback. Let's go, Mitch. Knicks tied 90 all as a Hawks call a timeout. Quinn Snyder looks pissed. I don't know what the hell he's complaining about. That's just good hustle on the boards. And the Knicks looking like a playoff team that could win a series. Forget even getting to the finals. Let's take this series after series, bro. I gotta change my battery. Oh my gosh, bro. This computer sucks. All right, I'm right here, just switching my battery. My battery is, I see the thing moving stupid slow now. Mitchell Robinson, big man tings. Eating on the boards tonight. Big man tings. It's the Mitchell Robinson y'all asked for, that we all asked for, baby. I gotta get another battery. Let me try this one. Which means I can get the whole pentagram dream. Cash is the topic, the object, of fat or profit. Alright, let's try this. Be back at it like Craftmatics. Mitchell Robinson. Clutch performance by Mitchell Robinson to help out this Knicks Knicks offense and defense. James won at 4 Knicks with 4 consecutive seasons with 400 assists, with other 3. Well, for Clyde Frazier, Mark Jackson, and Rory Sparrow. Interesting. Brunson versus Nah. It's been a little bit quiet. Brunson. Step back jump by Nah. And that's good. What the fuck? He actually hit a 3 a few minutes ago. Knicks Hawks down by 2. How the hell is Nah doing this, bro? He's a good player, don't get me wrong. But this? Oh my gosh. Brunson pass to Josh. Josh. Don't be stupid, Josh. You can attack the basket versus McCollum. He's not a good defender. Now he gets to switch onto McCollum from Brunson. Tell him to clear out Brunson versus McCollum. Brunson drives. A lot of ISO play, step back, jumper contested. That misses, rebound. Cat comes down with this somehow. Kicks out to OG underneath. Goes up and gets fouled to line for 2. What? Man, Cat has been playing out of his freaking mind. Out of his freaking mind today. Are they asking for a goaltend? Let's see this. Cat gets the rebound. OG goes up. No, that's not goaltend. Cat beasting on the boards. OG in line for 2. Big shots by OG. Makes the first one. Let's go, OG. Let's go, OG. Yeah, hold on. Is my scoreboard working? Oh, gosh. All right, it's working. Golly. Bum ass score. Cash is a topic. The object, a better profit. Stop it. Julian Champagne, eat a Frank, bro. You sold tonight for me, bro. Eat a Frank. Oh, my gosh, bro. Eat a Frank, bro. CJ McCollum with kick out to Jalen Johnson. Got Josh on him. Knicks tied 92-all. Josh got to be careful. Keep your hands off him. Knicks almost double. Jalen Johnson drives, kicks underneath to Dyson and takes a tough. Reverse layup behind the back. Okay, out to Cat. Knicks fell asleep on that one. You just don't expect Dyson Daniels to be the guy to really be an offensive option. Brunson back out to Cat. Kicks out all the way to Josh. Josh versus Jalen Johnson. Josh getting a switch onto Nah. Oh my gosh, what is Josh doing? Josh kicks out to Nah. Nah shoots a three, contest from the wing. How's that go in? How does that go in, bro? How does that go in? Josh, bro, you can't make these. Bro, Josh, you have to look at the basket. You have to look at the basket, Josh. Josh is pissed. I understand, bro, but come on, son. This is crazy, son. Nah is killing us, bro. This is crazy, son. Sorry, Nick just sent me something, bro. Terrible. Let's see. Yeah. I just want to see. Match the rock. Let's complete. 5-point game as Nah has been going off, bro. This dude, from role player to a role player in a possible last year with the Wolves to microwave scores, son. This is crazy, bro. Nah with 33 points tonight, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Brunson gets it back from Cat. He goes up, throws up the floater. That should have been a foul. And what? Eat your food, bro. Brunson to line for one more. Come on, Brunson. Make your free throws, buddy. Makes a 2-point game. Appreciate you. Dyson got 5 fouls on him. Good job on the Knicks on a guy in Dyson who's had some games at least last year. Or was it last year? 2 years ago. No, last year, right? Some solid games against Brunson defensively. Knicks down by 2, 95-97. This feels like a playoff game. Brunson gets switched onto McCollum, but Josh Hart switched right back. Now you got Josh. Good defense by Brunson and Josh. Jalen Johnson loses the ball, but it hits out all for the Knicks. Good defense by the Knicks. And you had a cut underneath. Was that Nah? Brunson trying hard on defense, man. I know he gets killed a lot because of his physical limitations, but he's playing as well as you could ask your top scorer to play with his size. Like a size Nah for the corner 3 contest. That's good. This is crazy, bro. Before he even shot the shot, I'm like, it's good, bro. This dude is on a heat. Like, bro, what type of ridiculous heater is this? Nah? Oh my gosh, bro. This Cat drive should be a foul. Even if Nah has a decent 25-point game, bro, we winning this game, son. How can you account for this? Even off the screen, Cat messing up. Cat, you got to step up on the screen, bro. I know you. At least defend the pass a little bit better, bro. What the hell? Yo, why is it always some random? Not random, but come on. Noah's not no averaging, he's not no 27-point scorer. Somebody's Brunson drive. Catches with the step through. Oh my gosh, beautiful by Brunson, but Knicks got to get stops. They got to find a way to stop Nah. You got to find a way to stop Nah, bro. 100-97. Knicks down by 3. Jalen Johnson. Let's see what Nah is. McCaw got to stay up on him. Josh Hart now gets a switch. Gets a steal. Josh almost comes down with it. Nah. With the crossover drive. Spins on Josh to the basket for the tough layup that misses. That's up behind the back. What is this? Ridiculous. Good defense by the Knicks to get the ball back. Look at this. Behind the back. Okay, there's one behind the back. All right, F it. I was wrong. Hand it to Brunson. Brunson drives. Oh, catch him. Please, Brunson. I'm begging you. Ah! Let's go, boy. Hey. Brunson. What you on, Brunson? I didn't lose it. Brunson comes out with the steal. Or whatever, the loose ball. Brunson drives. Goes up, stop and pop float. Ah! Give me those. F all this, boy. Yeah, boy. Oh, yo, this mask hurts so much. Yeah, boy. I miss these days. I miss these days. I can't wear this hat prop. I miss these days. Yeah. Eat your food, Brunson. Light work. What you talking about, boy? And I play for Brunson. F out of here, boy. Let's go. Dips up your Santana. F out of here, boy. Fuck out of here, boy. Stop playing my son Brunson, bro. Yeah, exactly, bro. Come on, son. Let's go. Jehovah guide me. I'm on the. Even though God probably doesn't care about any of these basketball games, just keep these guys healthy. 13 points in the fourth quarter. Eat your food, Brunson. Stop playing, bro. Dude's just doubting you, son. Dude's just talking shit about you, son. Talking about you not really live like that, bro. They said SGA better. They saying every other point guard. They saying Darius Cuff is better. Come on, son. Stop. 158 left to go, and Brunson gets beat to the basket. What's they miss? Oh, he makes a tough float off the backboard, and Brunson doing a terrible defensive display there. After I hype this dude up, man, maybe I gotta chill out, bro. Brunson, you be a little bit better on that. That was terrible. Let CJ McCollum get a free go to the basket. Cat versus Okongwu. Hand off back to Brunson. Brunson versus Dyson. He drives, pushes off, fadeaway jump off for 1 foot. That's a terrible shot. Rebound. Josh saves it. Josh kicks out to Cat. Cat doesn't take the three. Back out. McCall for the three for the wing. That misses. Rebound. Josh. Brunson fakes the three. We got time. Brunson versus Okongwu. Brunson. Little crossover dribble. Trying to switch lanes. Trying to cut Okongwu. Gets a layup that misses. Oh my gosh. The Hawks somehow come down with the damn rebound. Knicks with some clutch rebounds there by Josh Hart. Tied 102. 105 left to go. You cannot allow Nah to eat anymore. You gotta stay on him. He's been shooting too well with just even a little bit of space. Cat has to step up. Thank you. Nah versus Cat shoots a three from the wing on Cat. That misses. Rebound. OG. Thank you, Cat. Stepping up on the screen. Thank you. 47 seconds left to go in the game. 102. Knicks tie right now with the Hawks. What seems like a playoff game. Brunson versus McCollum. That should be food. McCollum sucks at defense. Almost worse than Brunson. Brunson almost loses the ball. Gets the crossover on McCollum. Stop and pop at the foul line. Let's go, Brunson. 104 to 102. Get to the chopper. Brunson with a tough shot, kicking both feet in the air like his backyard basketball. Jalen Johnson versus Josh Hart. He drives. Tough flow that misses. Rebound Cat. Knicks can end this game. He throws it all the way out to Mikal Bridges. Kicks out to OG underneath. And he gets fouled. Whoa. Flagrant. That's a flagrant. Yeah. Yeah, y'all stupid though. You don't have to shoot anything. Just hold the ball and dribble it out. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Damn, what the hell was that on my computer? This is what I'm talking about. You throw the fast break, just hold the ball and dribble the ball out. Why are you going for an extra point? Now they have 5 seconds left. Mikal, stupid. Go into the corner, just dribble it. Waste at least 3 more seconds. Low IQ basketball. Low IQ basketball, bro. Stupid. Hold the ball. I don't understand. Yo, you're my intramural team. It's intramural, so people just want to go out there and have fun and score and stuff. Because we had situations like this too, where we're up late, and it's like, bro, just hold it. But they gotta foul you. Nah, just go after. I'm like, all right, whatever. But in the NBA, bro, like y'all supposed to be smarter. Hold the freaking ball. They have to fight. They're not even racing back to foul you. Brunson, stop playing with my captain, son. Stop playing with my captain, son. Like that. Stop playing with my captain. Captain Clutch is back. Welcome home. Welcome home, Captain Clutch. We miss you, sir. We miss you, sir. Oh. That's a flagrant. We should need to get the 3 free throws and the ball back. Oh my gosh, my freaking. I don't know what they're calling here, but let me see. Are the fans happy? If not, what they call it, flagrant? OG to line for 2 at least. Jalen Brunson, Captain Clutch. And again, look, man. It's good going like this at the end of the season. You wish you would have seen a lot of this. Like, none of this game, aside a few shots here and there, none of this game, for the most part, offensively, looks so egregious. Guys moving the ball around. Cat and Brunson having a 2-man game. Brunson playing his 4th quarter heroics when need be. This is all we asked for, bro. It's all we asked for from these guys, man. OG to line for 2 important free throws. OG makes the first shot. Not sure how you didn't get a flagrant there, but that's crazy. Whatever. We move. Hawks have a timeout, so they could go for a quick bucket. Well, it depends what OG does here to make it a 2-possession game. Knicks Knicks do have a foul to give. I will be uber aggressive. If they take too much time on the clock, I try to foul them right away before even shooting it. OG to line, makes the shot. Clutch free throw shooting by OG Anunoby. Let's see what Mike Brown does here. Again, if somebody gets the ball up top, you got to foul them right because they might try to take a quick 3 just to try to catch us fouling them and then take the 3. So, oh gosh, come on, man. Come on, man. Captain Clutch is back. Captain Clutch is back, man. But we got to get a stop here. We got to be smart defensively. Let's see what the Knicks do here. They might try to get quick 2 at the basket. Look like they're trying to. Brunson denying the ball. Good job. Okongwu loses it. Oh my gosh. Wide open Okongwu for the 3. That's good. I knew it. Call timeout. I knew it. Didn't I just... They don't have another timeout. So Knicks gotta inbound this play. We have another timeout. We do. Knicks have to inbound this play. Knicks have to inbound this play successfully. We have one more timeout, so use it. We're gonna advance. Try to get the ball to Brunson. You hit your 2 free throws. They gotta throw something long. Pause. Oh my gosh, bro. This is why Kyle, hold the freaking ball, son. Go tell my enemies I'm on the run. Let me see you guys. Perimeter defense non-existent. You try to double in a combo, but you're supposed to try. But they had a foul to give. I would have fouled him there. That's bad gameplay by Mike Brown, bro. They were struggling to get the ball and they get it to a Kungu. Just foul him. They have to redo it again at 1.5 or maybe 2 seconds. Now they have to just go up for a desperation 3. Bad by Knicks better inbound this play. Well, they got a timeout. Let's see if they do here. Brunson way off with Dyson Daniels, no screens and nothing. At least not to start out. Now OG sets the screen. Brunson gets the pass from Josh. That's 1.2 seconds off. Mike Brown. Blame your man Mike Brown, bro. My thing is that if they blame your man Mike Brown, because I still rather have him in defense. Well, because if Brunson gets a steal, whatever, then maybe. But you're right. I'd probably have McBride there just to try to get it. Because you get the steal there, it's a 4-point game. Hawks probably just say, F it. You guys got it. Brunson needs to make these free throws, though. 1.2 seconds left to go. Please, I don't need some bullshit desperation shot by the Hawks half court. Please, please, please. Let my Monday be good. My Monday was actually good this year. Oh, this week. I said this year. Please. I don't need none of y'all bullshit. Jehovah God. Brunson line for 2. I'm on the rock. I'm on the rock. Brunson makes the first one. Whew. Get that out of my system. Get that out of my system. Mitchell Robinson in for defensive purposes. Just play the pass. Play the pass. I would even try to. Go tell my enemies I'm on the run. Selassie guide me. Is Brunson still live for one more? Come on, Brunson. That's good. All right. Back off. Mitch, you could back off too. What is he going to do? Back off him. Let him, Brunson. Brunson, let him. Desperation 3 by McCollum. What the fuck? McCollum makes a desperation 3 shot to save the game. Are you serious? He threw it from half court again. No one's fouling. We have a foul to give. Let's see. 3. Yeah, he's going to get it off. Oh! Oof. Review that. Did he get it off? I don't think he got it off. Oh, they got to review that. I don't think he got it off. I do not think he got it off. That's ridiculous. Game's over. Oh, thank God. They didn't get that off. The Knicks with ugly gameplay on some possessions. Oh my gosh. The Knicks this is one of the weirdest games, bro. This is one of the weirdest games, bro. Yo. The Knicks win this one 108 to 105, bro. With CJ McCollum throwing a half-court shot and being off by a fraction of a second. And again, Mike Brown not fouling here. You have a foul to give. Foul him. Yo, Mike, someone got to teach Mike Brown how to use foul to gives, bro. How to utilize. That was terrible. You have a foul. You don't use any of your fouls to give? Let me focus on the positive before I get the Knicks tonight win 108-105. Shooting 50% from the field, 33% from 3, 11 for 33, 13 for 17 from the stripe, 76.5%, 51 rebounds, 29 assists to the Hawks, 58 rebounds, 23 assists. Lean away for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson with 30 points, 3 rebounds, 13 assists, 2 steals, 11 for 26 from the field, 3 for 8 from 3, 5 for 7 from the stripe, probably one of his more complete games as of late. Karl-Anthony Towns, his battery mate, 21 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, having a great game himself offensively. The two of these guys finally made it work. Near the end of the fucking season. These guys finally make it work. OG Anunoby, 22 points, 7 for 14 from the field, 4 for 10 from 3, 4 for 4 from the stripe, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks. Josh Hart, 2 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. He had 2 ugly turnovers. At least one of them late. Almost lost the freaking game. Mikal Bridges, a solid game. 15 points, 7 for 13 for the field, 0 for 2 from 3, 1 for 2 from the stripe, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Miles Brittlestein, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Mitchell Robinson, 8 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 3 blocks for Mitchell Robinson. And what is probably one of his more underrated games for the Knicks this season. Everywhere in the paint. You were never there. Mitchell Robinson playing a great game tonight for the Knicks. Landry Shamet, 1 point, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Jordan Clarkson, 3 points, 2 rebounds. So this should be a show. This might be a preview of what some of these rotations are going to look like in the playoffs. When rotations get a little bit tighter. The Hawks tonight shot 40% from the field, 38.1% from 3, 13 for 17 from the stripe. Leading away from them, Nickeil Alexander-Walker had a game to remember. 36 points, 7 for 11 from the 3-point line, 12 for 7 for 19, 5 from the stripe, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block. Dyson Daniels, 11 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Jalen Johnson had a strong game, 21 points, or solid game, 21 points, but shooting 8 for 19 from the field, 3 for 5 from 3, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. Kungwu, 12 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. CJ McCollum, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. How to get the 2 blocks. Gabe Vincent, 0 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Jonathan Kaminga with 5 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Tony Bradley, 0 points, 2 rebounds. Zachary Risai-Share, only 7.5 minutes, 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. Muhammad Mouye, 1 rebound. Some other statistics, the Knicks and the Hawks. Knicks tonight had 52 points in the paint. Hawks had 34. Fast break points. Knicks had 12 to the Hawks 9. Biggest lead was 7 for the Knicks, 10 for the Hawks. Bench points, the Knicks had 18 to the Hawks 8. Turnovers, the Knicks had 15 to the Hawks 14. Points over turnovers, the Knicks had 21 to the Hawks 15. Man, this is probably one of the weirdest games where we did everything right and almost did everything wrong at the same time, bro. We did everything right on offense for the most part, right? The Hawks had their little runs, but you can only count on your hand like really bad, putrid shots by the Knicks. Where the missed shots, obviously, but where it's like, all right, what are we doing? We have nothing going on offense, right? So you count your hand, right? The 2-man game between Brunson and Cat. Finally, even if there's no action, even if there's no direct action to get any of those guys a touch on the ball to get them the fact that Cat is constantly sending these screens. Cat was trying to get Brunson to get the switch away from Dyson Daniels. Right? Great by Cat. Then you see when Cat's running to the basket, Brunson's actually passing the ball. Had several plays tonight. He had one nice finish tonight that I remember. He had at least 2 or 3, or maybe even 4 of those passes into the paint. But again, getting the downward action, getting the north to south action. Our offense is too predicated on east to west. Can a guy off the weak side get off the screen and curl around and get the pass? Mikal, OG. And many times they can. Now, granted, Mikal, OG, especially Mikal, played great in that role, curling around, getting off the screens, attacking the basket off those curls, getting into the paint, cutting, like moving. He did great. He did really good tonight, especially in that first half. OG Anunoby as well, too, even though more so OG Anunoby catch and shoot. Catch and shoot situations for OG Anunoby versus Macau. OG went 4 for 10 from outside. So look, man, good in terms of getting that north to south action, getting Dyson Daniels, who ended up with 5 fouls on Brunson. Bro, let me tell you something, bro. When you have these guys, when you put them through the ringers, through these screens, man, they're tired. Why do you think Mikal Bridges struggled so much last season? Offensively, or at least after the OKC game, because he was being run through the ringer on screens, bro. And people, oh man, his point of attack, he's getting destroyed on screens, bro. It is taxing to have to fight off screens all day, run into a person, start and stop, hit your body off a player after the bro. It's not easy. It is taxing. It's extremely taxing. And the fact that the Knicks were able to do that to Dyson Daniels and get him to 5 fouls, bro. I've asked for the stupid ass damn offense to have an offense that picks apart at a team's or at least dismantles their strengths. Does something systematically to get guys open to, but also put pressure on his team. And another thing too, thank you, bum ass Mike Brown. You finally had Cat in the when they took out Okongwu, you start to put Cat in the deep post. Just get foul. We don't even need him to score. We just need him to get fouls. All these wings who getting stuck on Cat in the paint. Especially when you had Dyson on Brunson, they're going to foul Cat. They're going to foul Cat. But you have to show that look. You have to give Cat that option. Too much of the first half, Cat's playing up top of the key. And it's cool. It was working with him and Brunson, so I'm not complaining too much on that. But you finally switched it around on offense. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, something smart on offense. Something that actually makes sense. Something that systematically makes sense on offense. Appreciate you, bro. He said Brown deserves at least one more year, man. If you give me a better coach there. Mike Malone just went over to UNC. Can't do that. But, let's get into the players first. Bridge should have dribbled it. Bro. Nice shot. The foul was called, but I agree. Bro, son. Alvarado DNP. Yeah, that is very interesting. He went back to Josh, and Josh had a mixed game, man. Josh had some clutch second chance opportunities, second opportunity rebounds that we couldn't capitalize on, right? But then Josh had times with not looking to attack the basket. He shot, 1-3 tonight? He shot 0 for 2 from 3. He's not being aggressive in these spots, and they're giving him space. He has to believe in his game. You trying to force feed it back to Brunson, especially with you play these athletic teams, bro. They're going to shoot the passing lanes. That little lazy pass from the wing back to near the top of the key, or even outside of it. These guys, long arms, they're guarding those plays each and every time, bro. You can't make lazy passes. Also, Brunson, whoever it is, Cat, you got to flash and show heavy to whichever side you're trying to pass. But Josh, you got to look to score, bro. The one nice shot you took, you won for 3 tonight. The one nice shot you took was a nice kiss off the backboard. You attack and shoot a little mid-range jumper. That's your bread and butter. Do that. I mean, besides you attacking the back, you got to look for your spots, Cat. You have to look for your spots, Cat. You're killing us. You're -3 tonight. You're the only minus tonight, bro. Oh, outside of Lynn, Shamet, and Clarkson. You're only minus tonight from the starting lineup. OG's a +10, Cap is a +2, Mikal Bridges is a +1, Jalen Brunson a +7. Bro, you have to find a way to be impactful on the floor offensively and look for your spots. Please, Josh. It's obvious what you want to do. And I know we can kill Brunson at times. Tonight when you say Brunson was chucking at all, or really much like that. It wasn't too onerous. But you got to look for your shot, Josh. But thank you, Mikal. Thank you, OG, for holding down the offense during some of the dead spots. Now, defensively, we have a lot to talk about. Now, granted, first quarter was ugly. We gave 37 points in the first quarter? First half was like 50-something or something like that. Right? But again, the defense looked a lot better as the time went down. Now, again, my issues is Cat playing the drop back, bro. We have to look, man, if these guys are struggling from the outside is one thing. It's one thing if you have a drop back strategy, right? But I think Cat was also being lazy. He told Brunson one time when his big was actually going up to go to the screen, he made Brunson go up and to guard up on Okongwu. It's like, what? Now, he's probably thinking maybe a pick and pop so Brunson could guard an Okongwu pick and pop 3 better than Okongwu going to the basket. But Cat has to be Cat has to show out he has to show out defensively a little bit better, bro, to start out games. Now he got better as the game progressed. He stepped up on that Nickeil Alexander-Walker 3 from the wing that missed. That was a clutch miss by Nickeil, who, bro, even when guys were guarding up straight up, he was hitting shots on them. Nickeil just looked like a demon possessed, bro. It didn't make no sense what the hell he's doing. Made no sense. I don't know what the hell that was by Nickeil. And he could ball. Nickeil could score, but like that, bro, that was different. That was we want this game. And that's how teams are gonna be looking at us in the playoffs, bro. They want blood. For whatever reason, I'm telling you, there's something that they put out to the NBA to make sure, yo, look, primetime games, kill the Knicks. That's all it is. Kill the Knicks. We don't care about nothing else but kill the effing Knicks. That's all it is, man. So good on these guys. Sorry, my bad. I'm watching the Spurs game as well too, versus 76. I want to see how the 76ers look against a so-called team that might get to the playoffs. Get to the chips. Excuse me. Let me see. Jeez. All right, he's in the stream. Good. Gotta open up the StreamYard. Good on the Knicks to win this one. I don't know which StreamYard it is. The right one. And we have Nick. What the hell is this? The hell is... Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. This is
All right, hold on.
Oh man.
Went on some fingertips. Pause.
Bro. This we did everything right in this game. Not everything right. We did so many things right and we did so many things wrong in this game, man.
Yeah, I heard your comment. I was like, yeah, that sounds about right, because this was some bull.
Yeah. This is bad. How the hell Mike Brown doesn't use any? He had fouls to give.
Yeah.
Didn't use any of them.
None.
Kyle Bridges, dumbass. Instead of drilling out the clock, Jalen Johnson was like some feet away. He was just lagging on the play. Dribble out the clock. That's probably another 2 or 3, maybe even 4 seconds. Man, we have some low IQ basketball, but there are some positives, Nick, man. Jalen Brunson and Cat finally playing a 2-man game that we've been begging for. And our wings, OJ and Mikal Bridges, filling the gaps offensively, be able to hit some shots, at least OG, at least from the outside, and Mikal with the mid-range. Talk about it, man. What did you see tonight by the Knicks? What are your impressions of this game?
Yeah, it was kind of weird because, like, and I'm just kind of watching it more from halftime too. But man, it was like I hate the offense with how many passes that get picked off. I hate that. But they did a little bit better taking care of it, so it wasn't like an extreme amount of turnovers. Let me just make sure. If I'm
like 10, 11?
Yeah, because like some of the high turnover games had been like close to 21 and 19.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's been real fumbly. I hate some of the passes by Josh was annoying. You know, those little turnovers and stuff like that. Josh got to tighten up the game, man. Like you. The thing is like that fourth quarter you needed Josh's rebounding, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you hate the fact that he's not like being aggressive as well and trying to either drive to the basket or shoot.
Right.
And then okay, so Nickeil Alexander-Walker has pretty much been waiting for Trae Young to retire or to leave the team because as soon as that trade happened, that dude just took off, and his shot looked like his cousin right now. It's like, are you training with your cousin right now, bro? Like, thank God he's not getting calls like Shea. But, bruh, oh man, Atlanta is one of those teams, and this is the thing that I know I'm kind of all over the place right now, but this is one of the things I always tell people. Like, they're gonna we're gonna be played, and they're gonna play Brunson aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
You saw Mike Brown put in some weaves with Mitch, have Jalen trail behind the big man running up the court, get some little screens in there just to keep the guy guarding him off of him to just get into the play.
Mm-hmm.
I like some of that stuff. They actually made contact with some of the screens that they did.
Yes.
Because that's one of the things we talked about. This wheel offense and not making contact when you have and just constantly go screening and slip into the basket. Like, that stuff is cute because if anyone doesn't know, that wheel offense was created by a high school coach and was dominant in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Not dominant in the NBA. Just saying. So we're not Golden State. The offense and the system does not have to be the priority. The priority is get the players in spots where they could score and be advantageous. I like the fact that we continue with our corner threes, and that's continuing. I like that the offense generates that. It's good. I like to see what I see between Mitch and Jalen. Like, those two are building a good chemistry. And these, like, past, we'll say, 10 games, I like their chemistry building. You're starting to see one of the lineups that is the highest plus minus is Jalen and Mitch and wings or secondary ball handler. You're seeing Cat and wings, that's Mikel and also OG, and then pick your ball handler like Clarkson and Alvarado.
Mm-hmm.
Alvarado not being in the lineup really kind of solidified what I thought anyway. I didn't think we needed Alvarado. I felt like we had enough ball handling because Clarkson can play make. And I like his playmaking. I never thought his defense fell off, but it's gotten better and he's been more intense.
Mm-hmm.
So I like what I'm seeing. The chips could fall into play. I like how Deuce is starting to round into form a little bit. You could tell he still has to get back in that form and that shape
Mm-hmm.
that he was in, where he was just splashing every three. But this is the kind of win I wanted to see against Detroit. This kind of effort,
Yes.
this kind of
Yes.
focus.
Rockets, yes.
Like, you just put. Well, I felt like they came to play against the Rockets. I just felt like they just didn't stay. It wasn't a full 48. How about
Right.
that? Like, it's got to be 48 minutes because that's what it's going to take to go all the way.
I agree.
Back to the. A lot of teams are going to try to do like what the Pacers are doing. Pacers did. Defend us full court, try to get the ball out of Jalen's hands. And my question mark is, what counters to that do you have? And can Jalen and company last 3 to 4 rounds so you could get to the finals? That's the question mark. You need Clarkson to get it going. You need Josh to have his head in the game. These little lackadaisical passes and turnovers and stuff, that's what's going to kill you in the playoffs.
Agreed.
And it means that, like, if Josh does one or two of those in the first half, man, you got to bench him.
Yep.
I'm sorry, because the playoffs is going to be too intense. It's going to be too much needed. And I know Josh is so good on the boards, and it really is kind of counterintuitive.
Sorry, Coach. By the way, your camera's frozen.
All right, I don't care about my camera.
Josh Hart, he has to take a page from what he did with the Sixers a few years ago when Jalen Brunson was struggling. Those first two games, that was Josh holding down the offense. If you watch what Josh was doing those first two games, especially game one, where Brunson was not efficient. And it's weird. It's like I almost want to put Josh in lineups where Brunson's not in there. It's like he uses Brunson as like a safety blanket, and he's just looking to just pass right back, hand it off.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, they're sagging off of you. They had McCollum on him a few times. Bro, attack McCollum. Like, what are we doing here? You have,
and that's the thing. Just to add to what you're saying, because I don't want to lose this point.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at Josh and the way he plays, he actually has that kind of RJ drive gene to him where it's hard to bump him off his spots when he drives to the basket. Like he is a good driver to the basket. I wish
Yes.
we played with him like Bruce Brown.
Yes.
You
Yes.
remember that?
Yes.
Like
Yes. With
just
the
get the
Nets.
ball, go
Short
downhill,
pick-and-rolls.
draw
Yes.
fouls, create havoc.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And Josh passes better out of the drive than Cat. Like
Yes.
Cat
Agreed.
drives well, and I like how Cat drove to the basket tonight. He picked
Agreed.
his spot well. He
Mm-hmm.
faked the drive. That was beautiful
That was
too.
yep.
And they add a little bit more herky jerky to it,
Mm-hmm.
and it just freed up more space. Man, seeing Brunson with the footwork tonight,
Yeah.
that extra
I think he's
fake
saving
step,
it.
and oh man,
When
I
he
was
stepped
like,
through for that
oh
layup, I
man,
think
yo
that's what I
woke up
said.
huge.
People said that he's losing. I said, okay, he may have lost. I think he's saving it for the playoffs, which is smart. All these ankle injuries, no need to try to go
Yeah,
100%. But and by the way, thank you for the $5 super chat. Paris Dougie says we can't without lack of intelligence, and lack. Wait, our lack of intelligence and lack intentionally in doing what we want to do. Thank you for the $5 super chat. That's a little confusing, but thank you. I appreciate it. One thing about that cat thing you brought up, right? And this is what Brunson has to understand. Mike Brown also has to understand this. Brunson, I mean, Cat, I think got that confidence by at least being able to touch the basketball in a myriad of ways early on. Cat
yeah,
just played with a different type of confidence, and I'm praying that Brunson gets that. That even if Cat is not shooting the ball, he wants to be involved in the action
yeah.
across the floor. If you get him that, then he's abusing. I don't say abusing, but what he's doing to Okongwu was like that was so beautiful. How he was just finding his spots against Okongwu, fake him in the air, drive. Once Okongwu jumped, hitting that big three. I think we're down by. I want to say we're down by 5 when he hit that big three from way above the top of the key. And you see him with that stupid ass smile. He's happy again. That's what Cat
Yeah.
is. He's a talented player, but he doesn't have the IQ or the toughness to do it by himself. He's not a starter in that regard. So your players have to find ways. And I thought that this was one of Brunson's best games in terms of finding players. I know he had 15 assists, whatever crazy number, but just the passing tonight by Brunson, it wasn't too much over dribble until near the end of the fourth quarter. More so late in the second half, where it was like, all right, we need a bucket. Guys are kind of struggling. We don't need them to make another run. So I thought Brunson picked the spots, like you said, extremely well tonight. But just getting guys involved, OG, Macau, those guys, they played so well within their roles tonight. And I think, again, Brunson is a part of that. Setting the constant screens up top, even if it didn't mean a direct bucket for either Brunson or Cat, I think was important. And it's like, bro, Mike, you have just to even get the switch. What I mentioned earlier before I brought you on was that Dyson Daniels had 5 fouls tonight.
Yep.
Dyson Daniels had to fight through screen after screen. Say what
Exactly.
you want. It tires you out. Now you're sloppy.
Exactly.
Now you're throwing your hands because you're so tired. Instead of playing with your hips, you're playing with your arms, which is a no-no for the most part, unless you're trying to get steals. It's a no-no. When you get beat to the basket, you're not supposed to be playing with your arms, unless you're a freak like Mitchell Robinson, right? So if you watch tonight, that was probably one of the best game plans I've seen by freaking Mike Brown. Make Dyson Daniels go through. You know who had that? And I mentioned this earlier, Nick, was Mikal Bridges. People killed Mikal Bridges last year about, it's point of attack. I'm like, Mikal Bridges is getting run ragged on screens. He's tired. It is not fun to do that. So, of course, especially your point of attack defense is going to be poor at the end of games. You were tired. So, great game plan by Mike Brown. Simple basketball. Pick and roll. That is not... It is not no twirl action. It's not no will action. It's nothing serious. Your two best players, two best gravity players, creating opportunities for other guys on the outside and making the defense pay. Now, granted, they didn't take out Dyson, but Dyson was not effective at the end of the game versus Brunson.
Exactly.
So, my bad. If you want to add to that.
But, I'm going to add to that, too. On the flip side, look at how, and this is the thing I've been waiting all season for, was for us to also employ the same type of defensive scheme. Meaning, when you saw Deuce and Landry Shamet come in, they were hounding the ball handlers in their face and trying to disrupt from the opening tip. Like, as soon as they catch the ball, three-quarter court, full court, in their face, same way the Pacers did. And like from a bench unit, of course, we got to give full credit to Mitch.
Yes,
Mitch,
amazing
man,
game,
bro.
amazing game.
Mitch could have been called for so many fouls with the reaching in for the steals and stuff, but he got away with them. And I got to say thank you, whoever that ref was. Name Slickback, whatever your name is, bro. Like, you ain't call it. Like, the fact that they did what they did tonight, bro. Nickeil Alexander-Walker was a -4 tonight, and he scored 36. Could you imagine that?
Bruh.
Could you imagine? Like, bro. Oh, my God.
He played out of his freaking mind. Another thing to that, salute to Brandon O'Connor, because when you talk about the defense
remember, the flip side is Okongwu scored all the threes the last time.
Yes.
You know, and go ahead. I didn't want to cut into your point. I just want to.
It's just to add to your point about the hands. That is something that finally Brendan O'Connor, right? And I think he's been inconsistent a little bit, but that was something they brought over from the Clippers, right? Not resting on your hind legs, being aggressive, trying to get steals. And the Knicks have been doing that for a good portion of the season. It's been inconsistent, but I've seen it from Clarkson, especially recently. Yep. I've seen it from Josh, where it's almost like they almost overshoot in a way, right? And they'll throw their hands, especially if you're in a corner, they're being aggressive. Yep. And then it's like they've been playing the refs. The refs have still been whatever, but they will play. It's almost like they push the limit to the refs. Like, all right, y'all gonna call it? All right, let me pull back, because I hit him a few times, rest and call, and I'll pull back, but I'm still using my hands. So they pick spots. Guy picks up his dribble, he's stuck in a corner. They've been using hands a lot. Whenever they make a pass, especially if it's like a flare pass, and now they're making a closeout, they'll go into they'll stick their hands out, not even necessarily to get a steal, but to make you not feel comfortable in getting that initial, okay, I'm catching up the flare, and I'm getting to my dribble, my crossover. So that's smart Knicks, just wasting a second or more, just to make the ball handler either second guess, the ball in the field a little bit uncomfortable, have to now maybe pivot off a leg, move off the pivot foot, now shift the body, maybe try to play a little bit more honest. And now instead of me trying to get a crossover, now I'm just trying to drive on one side, use my front hip to try to get space on you. It's these little things I'm seeing. That's what Brendan O'Connor brought over from the Clippers. So good on this defense. Again, when it's a slow defense, because in the beginning of games we look tired, we look old. And it gets better as games go on. But gotta give credit to, again, even Josh Hart at times tonight. He had some clutch rebounding, he had some good defensive spots, even if it didn't mean he was getting a steal or whatever, right? It's just these things, these little Clarkson as well too, going out and hounding the ball, point of attack. I agree with you on Miles McBride. I think he's not 100% physically, but that little post up, I forget, it was was it Jalen Johnson trying to take a little fadeaway jumper in the first half versus him? And he kind of held his own. So it's good to see, at least defensively, us a lot better. Now, Cat killed us in the beginning because he played drop back. He was lazy. He told Brunson to go and get his man a Cohen. When Cohen set the screen up top, instead of him going and getting his own man. But that him stepping up on Nickeil Alexander-Walker for that one missed three from the wing was huge. Like, if Cat could just play adequate defense off of screens, we don't need. If he drives past you, Cat is not. We understand that is a quicker guard, quicker wing. I'm not expecting you to stop him, but you just have to show fit. You just have to show and help out. And also too, Mitchell Robinson. Look, man, we can talk about the blocks. We can talk about the rebounding. Mitchell Robinson playing on the perimeter, bro, brings tears to my eyes, man. Like, I want to cry when I see that, bro. Like, what?
Rookie Mitch.
Rookie Mitch. Y'all don't, for some of y'all new Knicks fans or people who weren't watching, bro, when you saw Mitchell Robinson, and he used to get hyped. Now, obviously, you get hyped with the blocks and stuff. Mitchell Robinson used to shut down defenders, like trap and they're like, like, what the hell am I supposed to? I didn't expect this guy to move so quick laterally. Mitchell Robinson used to be, I need that Mitchell Robinson for the playoffs, bro. This Mitchell Robinson helps us win championships. I don't need Mitchell Robinson gets 30 rebounds and 15 points. You don't got to do none of that. This Mitchell Robinson gets you to the chip, bro. In terms of his role, what he does for his role. So, good on Mitch Robinson. I haven't seen Andre Drummond literally flub a 3-point shot, but of course against the Knicks, he'll hit 5 of them. Sorry, my bad. I'm watching
No, it's all good. I'm watching the score of it too, but the fact that Mitch is moving like he is, and this is the mixed bag that I had. Number one was with Mitch being held back, more or less like load management, whatever you want to say. We got him healthy. We're at the playoffs now. I did want another big, just to make up for the games that Mitch didn't play.
Mhm.
But we're here now, right? Mitch is probably going to play every game he could play as long as he's healthy. The question mark is how in shape he could be, and what was the ramp up period? Because I felt like, man, he's gonna need minutes to get ramped up. Whatever the medical staff did to get him to this point, shout out to them. This was a question mark that I needed to get answered because I felt like Mitch is our biggest advantage this season. I don't. I'm not holding back on that one. I think Mitch changes every single game. Like, what was Mitch tonight? I think he had to be plus 20.
He may have been a plus 10. No, let me see. Mitch was no, he's a plus 4.
Plus 4. Okay.
Yeah, that was
My bad.
I thought he was
My
a lot better
bad.
than that.
It felt like he was plus 20. I could tell you that much.
He was a game changer, I felt like. But what do we know?
12 rebounds. Damn.
He was beasting on those boards, man.
Yeah.
He was beasting on the boards. How do you feel about that 2-man lineup between Mitch and Cat?
Well, I mean, again, the thing
was a
is,
bailout Josh, by the way. Sorry, Coach. A lot was a bailout Josh. When they brought back in Mitch when Josh was just looking ineffective on the floor. So, but yeah, go ahead.
but Mitch, see, the thing is, I thought that would be like a dominant duo for us because you can't miss a shot
Mm-hmm.
with those two on the court because they're the best rebounders in the league. So it's all about them just making up for the lack of defense that Brunson and Mitch would give you. And I thought that was an advantage that we should have all season long as Mitch is healthy or as long as everybody's healthy. The question mark is like, okay, how much times are you going to go to the well or when is it best used? And this is this is the other question mark about Mike Brown to bring it back full circle. Is Mike Brown the coach that you trust to pull the right strings at the right time? And look, I'm giving him, and this is the thing that I wanted from the beginning. I wanted to give Mike Brown a chance to show that he could have a team or pull the right strings, basically. Like, just come in, make the decisions on the fly, and pull strings. That's the question mark or the difference that's going to differentiate him from Tibbs. Tibbs is going to stick to the lineup and call plays and adjust the team as is. Right. He's going to keep the same players. Is Mike Brown going to pull different strings or different players to do different things? So using the right tool for the right job in this situation or in situation X. Because to me, I thought that Tibbs would emphasize foul as soon as the ball gets inbounded. Maybe Mike Brown said defend your hardest and foul if necessary. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the game plan was, what the play that they talked about or anything like that. And it could be the players slipped their mind. Whatever the case may be, like, I want to see what strings does he pull and how he deploys guys. Because a game like this, I will be honest with you, I thought that they could have mixed in Diawara in there too.
They're never gonna play Diawara. Oh God, no.
No. I mean, but they could have done some part of it when Josh was messing up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they could have done something. It's not. I don't think he's gonna get anything this season, especially this playoffs. Next season, I think he's gonna get ramped up, but we'll see. You know, these are the questions that I have.
Okay, fair enough. Let me get to Mets 2-2. He's been waiting.
Oh man, what's up, Mets?
Mets 2-2, man. Salute, bro. Sorry about that. I think it was
I was rambling.
Is this guy? Is your hair blue? Am I bugging out? Is this hair blue? Oh no, that's just the lighting. My bad. Mets 2-2. We can't hear you, bro.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up, man?
I hear you guys. Not much.
How you doing, man? Why you sound depressed, man? This guy, when the Knicks lose, this guy got all this energy, man. The Mets 3 for 4 this weekend, bro. Where's your energy, man?
I mean, I prefer to keep it under reserves. Having said that,
Keep
this was
it
a game
under
that
reserve. Get the
frustrated me
heck out of
to
here,
no
bro.
end. I mean, we were lucky. By a fingertip, we won this game.
Yeah.
There were times where I was really getting ready to blow my stack. I mean, 5 seconds left in the clock. You never leave an open shooter.
I
Or
agree.
on the wing. You go after him.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Like Mike Brown didn't use that.
Mike Brown does
any of
this
that to
almost
his
every
advantage.
damn game where we cut it close like that. He did this against Cleveland. He did it against Golden State. He did this against the Rockets.
Yeah,
You get where I'm going with this?
No, I agree. Mike Brown panicked at the end of the game. Macab Bridges also panicked. That stupid ass pass to OG, similar to what we did against the Pacers last year, almost. Somewhat, not exactly the same, but stupid enough. But again, with the negatives,
You know what the shocker is?
yeah, go ahead.
You know what the shocker is? That if he can win just one of
Gino,
the next
I'ma
final
get
three
off.
games, whether that's against
All right, bro,
Boston, Toronto,
right.
or Charlotte, he will break Pat Riley's 1991-1992 record for most wins by a first-year coach in team history.
Oh man, this feels like a Fournier record. I don't really feel like he deserves any crazy accolades this season, but it is what it is. Because he's eating off of what was already built here, right? These guys need someone to take them over the edge, not just to get another 50 win. Now at this point, 51 win season. So good on my whatever, it is what it is. But I don't give two damns about that. But I will say there's some positives. No, I'm not killing you. It's a good stat, but I'm saying for myself, I don't want to give him those accolades because he has a lot to prove. But today, man, give me what your thoughts were with Jalen Brunson and Cat finally having a freaking two-man game, running an offense that actually put pressure on the Hawks, got your man Dyson Daniels into 5 fouls because he had to fight off a screen after screen after screen. Cat went off when he did. Brunson went off at the end of the game. It looked like old school Captain Clutch. Talk to me about the two-man game you saw tonight between those two.
It was great seeing it, but my issue is Cat didn't get a single point in the fourth quarter because, once again, I still think it puts too much emphasis on Brunson to be the main proprietor in the fourth quarter. I get that, but still, Cat have a bit of a share instead of the scraps. That's the points.
Fair enough. I don't disagree with you on getting Cat those looks in the fourth quarter. I will say this: in the past, I've seen Cat kind of shy away from some of those late game situations. But Brunson was hot. You do want Brunson kind of taking some of these shots, but I do agree they kind of went away from what was working best. I think Brunson was already because Dyson was already in foul trouble. I don't think he wanted to switch away from Dyson. I think he was trying to look for an angle to try to get Dyson at 6 fouls. So I understand him not running the heavy pick and roll like they did in the first half of the game, even in the third quarter.
And do not get me started on Josh.
Go ahead.
This is the thing that always frustrated me under the Thibodeau system. There are games like this where he just basically devolves into a coward offensively.
What is it with Josh? Do you have to play him away from Brunson so he can actually look towards the basket and try to score? What is it with Josh, bro? It's a little.
I have no damn clue.
Yeah, it's like
no damn.
He uses Brunson as a crutch. That sloppy turnover, that turn to the Hawks were able to bro, it's like, bro, look towards the basket. Why are you always looking to hand it back off to Brunson? 5 seconds on the shot, 6 seconds left on the shot. Bro, look at the basket and try to score, bro. The one shot he actually took. The one shot he actually took that wasn't a three was a decent a shot that actually kissed the backboard and went in for a little mid-range shot. They had McCollum on him too. What? Yo, man. I don't know. I don't know what's up with this guy, bro. I just wonder, can we depend on him in these games? And I'm just not sure.
Well, either way,
go ahead.
Either way, Wednesday is the back-to-back, and we need this one. Is it Thursday? It's the back-to-back.
I think it's Thursday, Friday, right?
Okay, Thursday, Friday.
I think so.
We need that game Thursday against Boston.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. Badly.
And again, if Boston wins the game, tiebreaker matters not.
I still think this team wants to stay at like stay in the third position. I don't think they want to move it to number 2. I think they'd be fine If the Raptors could come back and take that 6th spot, I think that's the ideal. I think 76ers, they think they can handle. I don't think they want to even try to mess with what could come at the 7th spot. What could move up into the 7th spot. So we'll see. But my brother Messi on Twitter, man, I appreciate you coming on, man. As always, man. Peace, Lou. God bless. I'll catch you later, bro.
Later.
See you, man. Great talking, my brother Messi 228, breaking down this game. And honestly, bro, there's a Mike Brown. We did so many things right today and then so many things wrong at the end of the game, bro. I look at Mike Brown, bro. He has a lot to answer for. He said we should be stealing wins against Detroit OKC. Yeah, and Nick G made up a great point. It's like we play down the teams and we get into ourselves, bro. It's like, and today, this is probably the first game where we went against a quality opponent where we shot below 35% from three. The first game where we had a quality opponent and shot below 35% from three. This is what I want to see by this Knicks team. Can they win late? Can they win against tough teams without depending on a 3-point shot? The pick and roll was working. The curl action, getting guys, getting some of these other guys, your wings involved. Even though OG took 10 threes, made 4 of them, right? That's what you're looking for from this team. So good on the Knicks. I'm gonna be on the road. I'm gonna try to see if I can do the Thursday game. I'm gonna be on the road, so we'll see. That'll be if I could try to get. I'll try to. I just don't know how I could do it, but I'll try to. If I get some way to be able to watch the game, I'll be mad delayed probably, but I'm gonna try this if I watch the game. But guys, I appreciate you, man. It's your boy G Malesia Knicks. Brunson, Captain Clutch is back. The glory is back. God is love, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Peace, God bless. I'll catch you guys on the next one. We are out. Peace, 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 peace.